your place to go for sports news and live broadcasts.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here, Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 84. Football Friday night tonight, mostly clear, low of 64. Great weather to watch a football game tonight. Sunny tomorrow, high of 86. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, high of 87. Monday's Labor Day, it's going to be sunny, high of 90. Mostly sunny Tuesday, high of 91. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 91. Scattered showers finally on Thursday. Mostly sunny, high of 89. Right now, under foggy conditions, we have 56 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:09. Good Friday morning, kids. We have made it to another weekend. Yes, finally, a long weekend. Last Monday, holiday of the year. Radio Rick, thank you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, Bergen, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away this morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 26th and September 1st. We have Bobby Hazlett, Carter Nichols, Tiffany Robinson, Stacy Hensley, Kristen Wade, Braylon Miller, and Alice and Eddie Sherrow all registered for the DQ ice cream cake. All right. Are you ready for some birthdays? We do them for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all right? So, for today, we have Terry Bell, Gary Hafley, Rick and Terry Schobel, 5th anniversary, Jason Grangers, Mike Baker, Davis Sexton. Tomorrow, Zach Clements, Steve Tully, Josh Bertram, Rick White, Gary Nyman, Barry Peel, Roger Fox, and Rachel McCard. On Sunday, it's Dewey Small, Sheila Haynes, Olivia Moore, Christy Moore, Courtney Trainer, Rando Bogard, and Joe Jenkins.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina. Appreciate you stopping by to sing happy birthday. Do I dare do it? All right. 2, Terry, Gary, Terry, Rick, Jason, Mike, Davis, Jack, Steve, Josh, Rick, Gary, Barry, Roger, Rachel, Dewey, Sheila, Olivia, Christy, Courtney, Randall, and Joe. Whew, there we go. All right, kids, I'm giving you the answer for the DQ. Today is quiz. First time around, all right? All you have to do is remember one of them. Everybody's eligible again. Hey, this is September 1st. Turn on the calendar. Turn the page. We have gone to a new month. It's September 1st. So, again, everybody's eligible for the DQ. Today is quiz. And if you name me after the 7:30 weather forecast, we'll have KNN News, our local news, then the weather forecast. Be the first in after I call for it, after the weather forecast at 7:30. Name one of the 6 things today is, and you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. All right, are you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. Today is National Chicken Boys Day, No Rhyme or Reason Day, American Chess Day, Ginger Cat Appreciation Day, Pink Cadillac Day, World Letter Writing Day. Celebrate those accordingly. There I said it. Celebrate. It's time that we tell you the weekend officially starts for those maybe just getting up right now with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We appreciate that just so much. All right, now let's go ahead and tell you your life hack. Need a book for class but don't have the money? Try going to archive.org, archive.org. A large percentage of school materials are there in their entirety for free. Well, where's that been? And your positive thought says, allow your vision to grow and bloom. Joyfully create the life of your dreams. All right, no more dreaming, kids, because we are here. The weekend has joined us. Now this.
The Bob Allen Motor Mall and Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
The Bob Allen Motor Mall, the Hometown Radio Network, proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem. All right, kids, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air.
The following program contains material not suitable for children.
What?
Adults.
Uh-oh.
Or childish adults.
Ah.
Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. I go to work, I ain't lazy, but sometimes it drives me crazy. Woo, so much work that I find I start to lose my mind. But when Friday comes along, I'm so glad to be alive, 'cause I know later tonight I'm gonna party overtime. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday, alrighty. Wop, bop, a loo, bop, the weekend's here. Another week, I made it through. Now I know just what to do. I'm gonna scream when I get home. Woo, call my friends up on the phone. We're gonna have a ball, so much fun it's out of sight. So you better not expect us home till late on Sunday night. It's Friday, alrighty. It's Friday, alrighty. Woo, this is my day, alrighty. 'Cause it's Friday, alrighty. I love Friday.
Let me kiss it.
Thank God it's Friday.
It is definitely Friday.
I feel like eating meatloaf, not pancakes.
Okay, feels like my hair is growing.
We're not getting any younger.
You know, there was a time when I did think I was getting younger, but it turns out that that was my medication.
Ma'am, are you taking any medication?
The grown-up in me likes the prospect of fun.
Oh God, should we ask somebody for help?
It's party time.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is,
What if I find myself stranded in a snow cave with a stern but comely lady geologist, both of us knowing that our only chance for survival is the heat from our naked bodies?
May I use your restroom? I took a laxative and a stool hardener. Oh, and they're fighting it out in there.
Look, this is my reputation we're talking about here.
My time machine has been activated.
Time machine?
Yay! I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's oven, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Friday is my happy day, always feeling snappy day. Monday is a crappy day. When Monday comes, I'm feeling bummed, 'cause the weekend is through. Friday is on, soon we'll be free.
I love Friday.
And happy hour, you will find me.
I love Friday.
At 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. At 5 o'clock, I'll scream 'cause I love Fridays.
Thank God it's Friday.
It was the longest week ever.
I got a headache and the runs.
I think we could all use a drink.
Yeah, the way I feel, I can use a stiff drink.
The answer is, this is the color of snow. Water's yellow.
Fantastic.
So just come on, let's go. I mean it. Am's great.
All right. We have made it to Friday again, a long weekend, Labor Day weekend. And we have survived, all right? So last Monday holiday, try to get out and enjoy it with friends, family, or just recharging the old battery, all right? And speaking of recharging, we're going to recharge you with some more stuff coming your way, like Joe's First Sports Report. Well, the NBC Entertainment News for you will have news from our local businesses. Again, we ask that you please get behind our mom and pops and support them year-round so they can survive and thrive. Then we will have news at the bottom of the hour from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We will have some laughs together and then kick it with Kenneth Riley. Next hour, Steve Bertram's Sports Report after the top of the hour newses. Then we'll have the look at Kentucky football with Tom Leach, the voice of the Cats. 7:20, Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45, The Good News, brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. Then at 8:05, we'll have our head football coach, Craig East, as we set up the football game tonight. Shelby County comes a-knocking, and Mercer County's going to give them a good rocking tonight. Hopefully go to 3-0. Then we'll have at 8:20 Super Dave with his country music report. 8:45 Random Facts. Oh, by the way, the coach's interview is brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. Random Facts with David Hopewell at about 8:45. 8:50 Kim King State Rep Report. And then after the 9:30 news, we will have Larry the Legend Sanders in. Got an action-packed Friday morning just for you. So thank you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning. We know you have a lot of choices, and we appreciate you listening here. All right, Joe, give us some sports news, will you?
A baseball superstar makes history. An NFL superstar has a setback, and the tight end market in the National Football League has been reset. Those are the headlines on this Friday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through this Friday morning sports. Starting off in Major League Baseball, where Atlanta Braves superstar Ronald Acuna Jr. made history last night with more than a month of the season to spare. Acuna hit his 30th homer of the season, a grand slam off of LA Dodgers pitcher Lance Lynn, and became the first player in Major League Baseball history with 30 home runs and 60 stolen bases in a single season. That shot, paired with his 61 stolen bases, separates him from Barry Bonds and Eric Davis, the only players to hit 30 home runs and steal at least 50 in one year. Bonds hit 33 and stole 52 for the Pirates in 1990, while Davis hit 37 and stole 50 for the Reds in just 129 games in 1987. And there's still damage to be done. He has 29 games to add to his total, and with 10 more home runs, would become the fourth player in baseball history with a 40-homer, 40-steal season, joining Jose Canseco, Alex Rodriguez, and Alfonso Soriano. In the NFL, Los Angeles Rams wide receiver star Cooper Kupp's status for Week 1 might be in jeopardy. L.A. Rams head coach Sean McVay told reporters Thursday that the star wide receiver suffered a setback while working his way back from a hamstring injury. Kupp initially sustained that hamstring injury on August the 1st, but returned to practice a little over a week ago as he ramped up for the start of the regular season. Thursday's news puts Kupp's Week 1 availability into question. Kupp missed the final 8 games of last season due to a high ankle sprain. Staying in the NFL, the tight end market has reportedly been reset. Two-time Pro Bowler T.J. Hawkinson has signed a long-term extension with the Minnesota Vikings. ESPN reported the extension is for 4 seasons and is worth up to $68.5 million. The deal includes $42.5 million guaranteed and gives Hawkinson, who's 26, an average annual salary of $17.125 million, both of which are NFL records for tight ends. Hawkinson's average salary surpasses that of Giants tight end Darren Waller at $17 million, who signed a contract in September of 2022 with the Los Angeles Raiders, now playing for the New York Giants. Hey, it's a football Friday night. High school football all over the Hometown Radio Network tonight. It's Rivalry Showdown, Titletown Showdown in Danville, as the Danville Admirals host the Boyle County Rebels, 22 state champions between the two teams. We have that coverage beginning at 6 o'clock with the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show and 7:30 kickoff on WHIR and WRNZ. Meanwhile, Mercer County hosts Shelby County, 7:30 kickoff on 99.5 FM WHBN, and Garrett County hosts Bullitt Central, 7:30 kickoff on HometownLive.net. That's sports. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Hulu is canceling The Great after 3 seasons. The comedic retelling of Catherine the Great's life starred Elle Fanning in the lead role as she tried to overthrow her inept husband, Emperor Peter. On Wednesday, Variety confirmed the show will not be returning for a 4th season, despite receiving high praise from both fans and critics alike.
Feel like we've been through some wars together.
Nick Carter is filing a countersuit against the woman who accused him of sexual assault. Melissa Schumann claims Carter assaulted her back in 2002 and filed suit against him back in April, while the former Backstreet Boy countersued for defamation soon after. And yesterday, a Las Vegas judge declared he had sufficient evidence to move forward with the case. And the 80th annual Venice Film Festival is kicking off in Italy amid the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike. Zendaya's newest film, Challengers, was supposed to open the night, but because of the strike, they chose the World War II drama Comandante instead, which received a lukewarm reception. The lack of celebrity influence was notable on the first night, with far fewer people in attendance than in previous years. During the opening ceremony, Italian film director and screenwriter Liliana Carboni was given a Golden Lion for Lifetime Achievement and noted in her speech she's the first woman ever to receive such an award, saying there are women screenwriters and directors who work just as well as men. We need the possibility of being seen. That's entertainment. Steve Greenfield, NBC News Radio.
The Zaxby's High School Football Preview. For the 12th year, the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show is getting you ready for Friday night's games. It's Central Kentucky's only pregame show as we preview the games for Danville, Boyle County, Mercer County, and Garrett County, as well as pick area high school players and the Danville Family Dentistry High School Fantasy Football Draft, the only high school fantasy draft that we know of. Join us. Let's have fun as we prepare for the best part of the week, Friday Night Lights, on the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show, Fridays from 6 o'clock until 7 on WHIR and WHBN.
We're going abroad for the first time in years. To Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish. Gracias, Babbel.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
Tonight, I've got a bonfire at the lake with friends. First, I need a spritz of my Off Clean Feel. My summer style is all about fun and not about... I don't need Mosquito Bite Red clashing with this crochet top. It's purple, it's bright. I could definitely pair it with my Amethyst eyeshadow palette. The best part is, ugly mosquitoes won't be messing with my fiery vibes. With Off Clean Feel, I've got 8 hours of not sticky, fragrance-free protection. Get your pre-party protection on with Off Clean Feel. SC Johnson, a family company.
Hi,
Hi, this is Karen, and at ADA Heating and Air, we offer free estimates on replacements. We install American Standard heating and air conditioning equipment. Our employees do not work on commission, so you don't pay for unnecessary repairs. We offer the best pricing around. On average, we can save you 15%. We offer same or next day service. Financing is available on our website at adaheatingandair.com. Call ADA today for all your HVAC needs at 859-519-6382. ADA is on the way.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrisburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrisburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrisburg.
Hi, this is Lisa Ledford and Vita Carey. When we party, we listen to that Party Animal Radio Rick on
WHBN. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be. How's your new love? Are you happy? Hope you're doing fine. Just to know it means so much to me. What's that, darling? How am I doing? Guess I'm doing all right, except I can't sleep and I cry all night till dawn. What I'm trying to say is I love you and I miss you, and I'm so sorry that I did you wrong. Look up, darling, let me kiss you, just for old time's sake. Let me hold you in my arms one more time. Thank you, darling. May God bless you, and may each step you take bring you closer to the things you seek to find. Goodbye, darling. Gotta go now. Gotta try to find a way to lose his memory of a love so warm and true. And if you should ever find it in your heart too.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
U.S. Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky has been given the all-clear to keep his work schedule. A doctor at the U.S. Capitol yesterday medically cleared him. Also yesterday, Governor Andy Beshear was questioned about replacing the U.S. Senator if necessary.
With the health of Senator Mitch McConnell in question again after he froze at the podium for a second time in a month on Wednesday, Governor Andy Beshear, during his weekly Team Kentucky update, was asked about the possibility of who he would name as a replacement and if he would adhere to Senate Bill 228 and pick from one of three names presented to him by the Kentucky GOP to fill the vacancy.
I respect Senator McConnell and his health enough, first of all, to not sensationalize it. And second, there is no vacancy. So he has said he's going to serve out his term, and I fully believe him.
McConnell's current term doesn't expire until 2026. I'm John Shannon.
A social media post by a Lexington Herald leader journalist attending a Fayette County High School boys soccer match a few days ago reported the use of a homophobic slur by Dunbar High School fans. FCPS Communications Officer Dia Davidson-Smith tells WKYT-TV.
The principal is in the process of doing an investigation to determine exactly how it started, why it started, and if those involved are actually Dunbar students.
The accusations are that some Dunbar fans were yelling a FIFA-banned Spanish word, which is considered an anti-LGBTQ+ slur. slur. It's time for Wildcats football to return. The University of Kentucky football team is hosting Ball State in Lexington tomorrow for the 2023 season opener. It's the first meeting between the two schools since 2001. Beer and alcoholic seltzer are being sold during UK home football games at Kroger Field for the first time. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street across from Pizza Hut. Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 84. Football Friday night tonight, mostly clear, low of 64. Sunny tomorrow, high of 86. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, high of 87. Labor Day Monday, sunny, high of 90. Right now, we have foggy conditions, 55 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:32. Oh, my goodness, and a half. Doug Thacker has entered the studio. Good morning, Doug.
Good morning, Rick.
How are you?
Am I on the radio?
Well, you can if you
If I look pretty enough?
Well, we haven't got that much time.
Wow. Well, I look better.
Hey, I like
than
your
you do.
Danville Admiral shirt you're wearing.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's purty, ain't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
It's purty.
It's purty.
Hey, do you know what's even purtier?
What's that?
The sky and everything outside is just gorgeous this morning.
Oh, it's beautiful as far as the temperature out there.
It is. It really is. It's like old people's temperatures like yours.
Oh, okay.
For you.
All right, good.
For you, because you had a birthday not long ago and you turned, 75?
Oh, no, not quite, but I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting there. That moon was beautiful yesterday morning. Great. I mean, you could just see a great big round ball. It was pretty clear to see, too.
Look, it was shining down on me.
Almost like your head. Yeah.
Yes, it was shining down on me, and then that just lit up the entire community.
Oh, okay.
Everybody in Junction City was like, wow, look at that moon.
They've never seen that moon before.
No, but it was on top of my head.
Doug, thank you. What you brought. I appreciate that.
Well, try to help old people and everybody else.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Joe and I are about to fall over from starvation,
Well, I know, because you work as a radio disc jockey. You sit on your butt all day.
We accept anything free.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Thanks, Doug.
Bye.
That was Doug Thacker. All right. Now, are you ready to laugh? We got him queued up. This is Trump Mugshot T-shirt Labor Day sale. It's a mouthful.
Hi, it's your favorite president by a lot, Donald Trump.
And the current president, President Biden.
And Labor Day is upon us. Beautiful Labor Day, which means it's time for the Labor Day Trump Mugshot T-shirt blowout sale.
That's right, man. We're both selling T-shirts with Trump's mugshot on them.
Frankly, I think it's amazing that I have a mugshot. I'm very proud of it. So I'm selling T-shirts with the mugshot.
And I think it's hilarious that Trump has a mugshot. So I'm selling T-shirts with the mugshot on the shirt, man.
My mugshot T-shirt has my beautiful mugshot with Trump 2024.
And my mugshot T-shirt has Trump's penniful mugshot, and it says Biden 2024.
Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter. We can all agree the Trump mugshot is amazing. That's right. The Labor Day Trump mugshot T-shirt blowout sale.
Going on now, man. We're with the shirt.
Mike Thrower's Insurance.
It happens time and time again. You're at a concert and boom, the performer throws the mic at you. Well, now you're covered with Mike Thrower's Insurance. Yes, no matter who throws a mic at you, you'll get compensated.
Ow! Cardi B just threw a mic at me.
You're covered.
50 Cent just threw a mic at me and hit me in the head.
You're covered. No matter the situation, if you get a mic thrown at you, we'll cover you.
I just bought tickets to a Beyonce concert. She might throw a mic at me, which would be great because I'd get big bucks if she does. Oh, I wonder who that could be. Ah! Beyonce? How did you know where I live?
You're covered. Mike Thrower's Insurance. Call now.
We're Mike Throwers. Hey, heads up, here comes a mic.
Dodge Bull pickup?
There's only one vehicle that's rough, rugged, and strong enough for a bull. Move over, Dodge Ram. I'm talking about the new Dodge Bull pickup. This pickup takes no bull, but can haul a bull, no problem.
Whoa, I love this Dodge Bull. My bull can either sit up front with me or hang out in the bed of the truck, even though he always chooses to sit up here and... Oh, easy boy, easy. Oh man, my dashboard. He just smashed my dashboard.
That's okay. Each Dodge Bull comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can replace whatever the bull destroys.
Okay, that's good because... Oh, there goes the steering wheel. Easy.
The new Dodge Bull. It's built bull tough. Test drive one today.
This is called Tent Line.
Looking for low prices on tents? Then book your tent on tentline.com. With more tents in more locations than any other site.
I got a great deal on a tent in a random backyard in Iowa on tentline.com. Just $1,200 per night. No space heater, though. It's kind of cold in here. I think the space heater's extra.
You'll never know what you'll find on tentline.com.
This tent I rented on Tentline cost me $2,000. It's in the woods. There's no food in it, so my husband and I had to go rustle something up. He's been gone a while, though. 2 days. I hope he's okay.
Wow, what an adventure. Tentline.com. Book your tent today.
This one's called TNT Mobile.
Looking for a great deal on cell phone service but also want to send somebody a message? Introducing the Friends, Family, and Enemies plan from TNT Mobile, where we'll send a phone to you and a grenade to a person of your choosing.
I found out that my sister-in-law has been saying some pretty nasty things about me to my husband behind my back. So I added her to my Friends, Family, and Enemies plan. The grenade should be arriving at her house any day now. That'll teach her.
With more grenades to more towns than any other carrier, TNT Mobile can provide the best service money can buy.
The guy down the street owes me 20 large from betting on the Super Bowl a few months ago and still hasn't paid up. So I added him to my plan. Sounds like he got the message.
The Friends, Family, and Enemies plan from TNT Mobile. Sign up and get some sweet revenge today.
All right, thank you all very much. It is 6:38. It is time now to kick it with Kenneth Riley, and we're going to kick it with Archie Bell. Remember Archie Bell and the Drells? He is 79 years old today. This one is called Tighten Up. Remember doing the Tighten Up? Archie Bell, 79 years old. Kicking it with Kenneth. WHBN AM and FM.
I'm Archie Bell of the Drells of Houston, Texas. We don't only sing, but we dance just as good as we want. In Houston, we just started a new dance called the Tighten Up. This is the music we tighten up with. First, tighten up on the drum. Come on now, drummer. I want you to tighten it up for me now. Oh, yeah. Tighten up on that bass now. Tighten it up. Yeah. Now let that guitar fall in. Oh, yeah. Tighten up on the organ now. Yeah, you do the tighten up. Yeah, now. I said if you can do it now, you sure will be tough. Now look here. Come on now. Now make it mellow. Just tighten it up now. Do the tighten it up. Everybody can do it now. So get to it. We're gonna tighten up. Do the tighten up. You can do it now. So baby get to it. Do your left now. Do your right. Everybody can do it. But don't you get too tight. Come on and tighten up. Tighten it up now. Tighten it up now. Tighten it up. Do the tighten up. Come on and tighten it up. Tighten it up now. Come on now, Billy. Tighten it up. Oh, yeah. Sock it to me now. Tighten it up. Come on. Tighten up there, baby. Oh, yeah. Now, look here. I want that guitar to fall in on there. Tighten it up now. Oh, yeah. Now, tighten it up, August. Yeah, now everybody tighten it up now. Now look here. We're gonna make it mellow for you now. We're gonna make it mellow now. Tighten it up. You can get it. Move to your left, move to your right. Tighten it up now. Everything will be out of sight. Come on and tighten it up. Tighten it up now. You can do it. Here we go again. Tighten up. Ooh, tighten up. Tighten up. Ooh, tighten up. Tighten up the dance now. Ooh, tighten up. And the show is up.
Archie Bell and the Drells. That's called Tighten Up. Hope you tightened up right there. He is 79 years old as we celebrated his birthday by kicking it with Kenneth. And we're going to kick it with some more great information about our local businesses. We'll have your weather forecast and your health report. All of that just for you on this September 1st, right here on WHBN AM and FM at 642.
Hey sis, with school starting, let's check off our back-to-school checklist. Sure. Backpack, check. Pencils and paper, check. Eye exam, check. If you still need to check off your eye exam, you can see our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States. You can call 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. 859-605-2214 to make your appointment today. Our dad, Dr. Matthew Duggery, in Harrodsburg across from Southern States.
The annual Labor Day sale is happening this Saturday, 10 to 5, and Labor Day, noon to 5 at the Discount House 2.0 in Danville. Big savings on the big top. Living room suits, $549. Entertainment centers, half price. Sofas, just $399. Save big on rugs, curtains, candleberry candles, and much more under the big top. Featuring 12 months same as cash. All purchases over $1,000, you get free delivery. Free hot dogs and Pepsi products Saturday, 11 to 2. Don't miss the huge Labor Day sale at the Discount House 2.0 in Danville, South 4th Street. Saturday and Labor Day. Broadcast live Saturday, 11 to 2 on Z105.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
We're going abroad for the first time in years. To Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas?
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish. Gracias, Babbel.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Tonight, I've got a bonfire at the lake with friends. First, I need a spritz of my off-clean feel. My summer style is all about fun and not about... I don't need Mosquito Bite Red clashing with this crochet top. It's purple, it's bright. I could definitely pair it with my amethyst eyeshadow palette. Best part is, ugly mosquitoes won't be messing with my fiery vibes. With Off Clean Feel, I've got 8 hours of not sticky, fragrance-free protection. Get your pre-party protection on with Off Clean Feel. SC Johnson, a family company.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Come join the Titan team. Mercer County Schools have openings for 2 vehicle mechanics. These are day shift positions with benefits. For more information, call 859-613-1538. That's 613-1538.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Northgate Medical Group. Dr. Richard Dart, APRN's Mackenzie Record, and Virginia Morris are accepting new patients at 859-734-3482.
Thank you, Sarah. It's going to be sunny today, high of 84. For football Friday night tonight, mostly clear, low of 64. Sunny tomorrow, high of 86. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, high of 87. Labor Day, Monday, sunny, high of 90. Right now, we have, let's do an updater. Clear skies, 55 degrees in Harrodsburg at 645.5.
A new study says the majority of dog owners are skeptical of vaccines, including the rabies shot.
Published in the medical journal Vaccine, it finds that 53% of dog owners have concerns about the safety or necessity of vaccines for their four-legged friends. More than a third also believe vaccines could cause cognitive issues in dogs, leading to autism, a theory that has no scientific evidence. I'm Brian Shook.
The South Carolina Supreme Court says it will not reconsider a recent decision upholding the state's fetal heartbeat law. Last week, the High Court upheld a measure that bans abortion after a fetal heartbeat is detected. And on Tuesday, the state justices rejected a request by Planned Parenthood and other abortion providers to reconsider. Planned Parenthood says it will continue to fight to restore abortion access for all South Carolinians. Health Updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
This is Natanya of South Africa. When you're cruising the dial for great music, listen to my friend Radio Rick on WHBN, The Rooster.
Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. Well, the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you older, children get older, I'm getting older too. Well, well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you older, children get older, I'm getting older too. Well, I'm getting older too. So take this love and take it down. Yeah, and if you climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide brought me down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, maybe, well, maybe, well, maybe the landslide will bring you down.
Country and more. WHBN.
Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love.
words and dedicate them all to me. And I will give you all my life. I'm here if you should call to me. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say.
It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away.
You think that I don't even mean a single word I say.
It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away.
It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away.
Dolly Parton and Barry Gibb. It's called Words, as we celebrate Barry Gibb's 77th birthday. Now, Barry Gibbs, of course, was with the Bee Gees, the lead singer there. So I just thought maybe you enjoyed that little different sound. Maybe you've not heard it before. But again, Dolly Parton and Barry Gibb, we celebrate his 77th birthday. Happy birthday, Barry Gibb. 6:54. If it's your birthday or anniversary, I need to know about it. 734-4321. And if it is, make sure you stop by Dairy Queen. You get a free cupcake blizzard. All right, just tell them it's your birthday or anniversary. Let them know. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery. We appreciate you so much. You're going to appreciate some of this stuff coming up right now. There it is. Okay. Do it.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
So you're addicted to drugs, so you feel hopeless. It's like a never-ending hole that you can't get out of.
You lose touch with the real people who love you.
And you feel like you're just a burden on everybody that knows you. But what I'd like to tell you right now is that's not the case. Reach out. I promise you that your life can be turned around and something beautiful be created.
Kentucky is here to help you. Call 8338-KY-HELP or visit the website findhelpnowky.org to begin your journey to recovery. Paid for by the Kentucky Office of Drug Control Policy.
Hey guys, life is too short for department store jewelry. You can get quality with great savings at B&L Jewelers. Now you know, if you get her that hollow illusion diamond ring from the department store, she will have tears, all right. But they are not tears of joy. They will be tears of disappointment. Make sure the tears you get will be remembered for a long time to come as the best gift ever. This is Lauren. Here at B&L Jewelers, we know that love is special, and we cherish it dearly. That's why we have the best selection of jewelry in 5 counties, just for you. Did you know that here you can have value without giving up quality? That's right, you can. We have quality jewelry that will fit any budget. We make it work for you very easily. We offer several financing options. As always, we offer 12 months same as cash, free layaway for 6 months with a small down payment. Plus, you get a free lifetime guarantee on all diamond jewelry purchases, free sizing, free lifetime jewelry inspection and cleaning, free jewelry appraisal. So, if that special someone is really special, come see us at B&L Jewelers, where we can make those tears tears of joy. B&L Diamond Jewelers, Danville Manor Shopping Center.
This Saturday,
Stoops and the Cats kick off the season against a foe from the MAC.
Let's go, baby. Empty the tank.
Ball State Cardinals and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Touchdown!
The pregame show starts this Saturday morning at 10 with kickoff at noon.
It's all right here on your home for the Cats and the hits is WRNZ FM C105s.
We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. Sit quietly and we will control all that you hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Radio Rick in the morning on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM, WHBN The Rooster.
In the midnight moonlight hour, she's walking along that lonely mile. And every time I do, I keep seeing this picture of you. Here comes my baby, here she comes now. And it comes as no surprise to me, another guy. Here comes my baby, here she comes now. Walking with a love that's oh so fine, never to be mine, no matter how I try. You'll never walk alone, and you're forever talking on the phone. And I try to call your name, but every time it comes out the same. Here comes my baby, here she comes now. And it comes as no surprise to me, with another guy. Oh, here comes my baby, here she comes now. Walking with a love that's oh so fine, never to be mine, no matter how I try.
The Mavericks, Here Comes My Baby, and here comes WHBN, Harrodsburg the Rooster, your community voice since 1955, AM 1420, FM 99.5, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Donald Trump's election trial in Georgia will be broadcast live on YouTube. The judge presiding over the Georgia indictment of the former president ruled yesterday that all of the court proceedings will be live streamed on the court's YouTube channel following requests from media outlets to allow cameras in the courtroom. More than 14 million people are expected to pass through the nation's airports this Labor Day weekend. More from Mark Mayfield.
The TSA is bracing for a high volume of travelers Friday through Wednesday, September the 6th. Friday is projected to be the busiest travel day with nearly 3 million people passing through security checkpoints. TSA Administrator David Pekoski says that travelers should arrive to airports early and to check the TSA's What Can I Bring tool online.
Biden administration officials say they'll help those impacted by Hurricane Idalia for as long as it takes.
He has directed us to do everything that we can to accelerate recovery wherever people are impacted by extreme weather.
Homeland Security Advisor Liz Sherwood Randall told reporters the president will visit areas hit hardest by Idalia on Saturday. She added that officials won't know the full extent of the damage for several days. Idalia, which has now been downgraded to a tropical storm, made landfall early Wednesday on Florida's Gulf Coast as a powerful Category 3 hurricane. Quadruple murder suspect Brian Kohberger's attorneys have filed a motion to remove courtroom cameras. They say the photographer isn't following the judge's direction to use only wide-angle shots. The cameraman has shot multiple close-ups of Koberger, who's accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students while they slept. The judge has not yet made a ruling on the motion. And the Pentagon now has a website intended to be a clearinghouse for classified information on UFOs. The Defense Department is billing this site, unveiled Thursday, as a one-stop shop for publicly available records. The website is aaro.mil. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2023 Bank of America, N.A.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go, shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
The U.S. Capitol attending physician says Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is medically clear to continue his schedule after freezing up again while talking to reporters. Lisa Taylor with more.
Physician Brian Monahan said occasional lightheadedness is not uncommon in concussion recovery and can also be expected as a result of dehydration. He said he consulted with McConnell and his neurology team after Wednesday's incident. McConnell froze up during a press conference for the second time in recent months, raising questions over his health and whether he's fit to serve.
On Fox News on Thursday, GOP presidential candidate Nikki Haley praised McConnell for his work, but added,
right now, the Senate is the most privileged nursing home in the country. You have to know when to leave. That is why I'm strongly in support of term limits.
U.S. mortgage rates are finally cooling this week. Trey Thomas reports.
The 30-year fixed-rate mortgage average is still over 7%, but ticked down to 7.18 after 5 weeks of increases. That's according to data from Freddie Mac. The home loan company's chief economist said that recent volatility makes it difficult to forecast where rates will go next.
A police report is being filed against rapper 50 Cent after he allegedly threw a microphone into the crowd at his Los Angeles concert. More from Brian Shook.
TMZ reports an LA radio host filed the report after she got hit in the head and suffered a laceration on Wednesday night. It appears the rapper was frustrated after being handed several mics that didn't work before he threw the microphone. The host claims 50 Cent looked directly at her before throwing the microphone, while the rapper's lawyer said his client would never intentionally strike anyone.
The original drummer for Aerosmith will not be with the band when their farewell tour kicks off tomorrow. The band said in a statement, Joey Kramer has regrettably made the decision to sit out the currently scheduled touring dates to focus his full attention on his family and health. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. To 7:05, you're getting it on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time now for your local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln Mazda, on the bypass in Danville, and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Mercer County School Board voted to raise taxes at their most recent school board meeting. The Harrisburg Herald's reporting the board unanimously approved increasing the tax rate from 70.2 cents per $100 of assessed real estate and 70.6 on personal property to 71.6 on both. Finance Officer Amber Miner said the projected new tax rate would bring in about $10,600 more than last year. Garrett County Schools reminds you that you can download their new mobile app. By doing that, you can join the Garrett County Schools online community in what they call a one-stop shop for school updates, breakfast and lunch menus, snapshots of student success, and more. You can download the app by looking up Garrett County Schools on the Apple app or Google Play Store. A Titletown showdown, a team looking for their first win, and a first-ever matchup highlight tonight's Hometown Radio Network football games. Danville and Boyle County will play in one of the state's best rivalries tonight at 7:30 at Admiral Stadium. It'll be the 60th head-to-head matchup between those two schools. Meanwhile, Garrett County, looking for their first win of the season, will host Bullitt Central, while the Mercer County Titans play Shelby County in the school's first-ever head-to-head matchup between those two teams. We'll have all those games tonight across our Hometown Radio Network stations, Danville and Boyle on WHIR and WRNZ, Garrett on HometownLive.net, and Mercer County on WHBN. I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville, where we make it easy to do business with us. I want to let you know that we are now offering free pickup and delivery in our quick lane within 20 miles of Danville. Give us a call at 859-238-1190. We will schedule your vehicle for pickup, perform the service requested, and return it to you.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business. Stuart Powell, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Looking for the perfect getaway? Look no further than Mercer County. Mercer County offers a variety of activities for all ages. Head to Harrington Lake and rent a pontoon or enjoy one of the many marinas. Take a hike with your family on one of the many trails at Shaker Village or enjoy a round of golf at Brightleaf Golf Resort. Looking for somewhere to take the kids? Old Fort Harrod offers a daily tour. Don't worry, we know you'll get hungry on your trip, so we've got you covered. Head downtown and enjoy the Downtown Pizza Pub or a meal at the award-winning Old Owl Tavern. We hope to see you soon. Kentucky starts here. This ad is paid for by the Harrodsburg Mercer County Tourist Commission.
Come join the Titan team. Mercer County Schools have openings for 2 vehicle mechanics. These are day shift positions with benefits. For more information, call 859-613-1538. That's 613-1538.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 84. For football Friday night tonight, it's going to be mostly clear with a low of 64. Tomorrow, it's going to be sunny with a high of 86. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 63. Sunny on Sunday with a high of 87. Monday, Labor Day, sunny, high of 90. Mostly sunny Tuesday, high of 91. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 91. Scattered showers on Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 89. Right now, we have clear skies, 55 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:09. Good Friday morning, kids. We have made it to the weekend. A long weekend it is. Labor Day weekend, last Monday, holiday of the year. It's so sad. Ready, Rick, glad to have you along. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Friday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done 859-734-4321. 734-4321. That number works to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. We're doing that again before 10 o'clock this morning for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 26th and the 1st. And speaking of anniversary, Alice and Eddie Sherrow are registered for the DQ ice cream cake because they had an anniversary. It's also Braylon Miller's registered, Kristen Wade, Stacy Hensley, Tiffany Robinson, Carter Nichols, and Bobby Hazlett. All registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Now, we do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For today, Davis Sexton, Mike Baker, Jason Granger, Gary Hafley, Terry Bell, happy 5th anniversary to my wife, Terry. For tomorrow, we have Rachel McCard, Roger Fox, Barry Peel, Gary Nyman, Rick White, Josh Bertram, Steve Tully, Zach Clements. Sunday, Joe Jenkins, Randall Bogard, Courtney Trainer, Christy Moore, Olivia Moore, Sheila Haynes, and Dewey Small.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil. Stopping by to sing happy birthday to all of our birthdayers. All right, kids, now, I'm going to give you, for the second time, the answers to the DQ Today Is quiz. All you have to do is remember one of the 6 things today is. Call me up after I ask for it after the 7:30 weather forecast. 859-734-4321. Everybody's eligible. It's a new month. It's September 1st, by the way. So flip the calendar to September. All right, are you ready to find out what today is? Because the winner will get a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. All right, here we go. Today is National Chicken Boys Day, No Rhyme or Reason Day, American Chess Day, Ginger Cat Appreciation Day, Pink Cadillac Day, World Letter Writing Day. Celebrate those accordingly. There I said it. Celebrate. All right, kids, this is Power Hour number 2, and we are going to start the weekend officially, for those of you maybe just getting up, with this. Oh, thank you, Fred. We so look forward to hearing from you every Friday morning to know the weekend is officially started. All right, here's your life hack. Need a book for class but don't have the money? Try going to archive.org. A large percentage of school materials are there in their entirety for free. Archive, ARCHIVE.org. Positive Thought says, allow your vision to grow from and bloom. Hopefully, create your life of your dreams. Good stuff there. And it's good stuff. Again, we have made it to another long weekend. Last Monday holiday. So, kids, it just leaves me to tell you to sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air. What's going to be flying through the air soon? We got Steve Bertram's Sports Report. We will have a look at Kentucky football with the voice of the Wildcats, Tom Leach. 7:20 Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35 DQ Today Is quiz. Good news at 7:45 from Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. 8:05 we are going to hear from our head football coach, Craig Yeast, service of Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. 8:20 Super Dave Country Music Report. Random Facts from David Hopewell at 8:45. Kim King State Rep Report at 8:50. After 9 o'clock news, we have got a doubleheader for you. The dynamic duo. We're going to have Judge Steele and Mayor Carr will be in here with me after the 9 o'clock news discussing a sundry of different items. And then after the 9:30 news, Larry the Legend Sanders. So, action-packed Friday morning. So all I can do is tell you we appreciate you listening to WHBN AM and FM. Oh, if you've been to work already, get up, stretch, move around now.
It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. Working makes me a tired man. That's why I'm a Friday fan. 'Cause the work week's almost done. On Saturday, be sleeping all I can. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it. It's Friday, and I like it.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville, where we make it easy to do business with us. I want to let you know that we are now offering free pickup and delivery in our quick lane within 20 miles of Danville. Give us a call at 859-238-1190. We will schedule your vehicle for pickup, perform the service requested, and return it to you.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Ford Lincoln Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Is this going to be a great year for University of Kentucky football? We'll find out starting tomorrow when Mark Stoops begins his 11th season as the Cats head coach. Cat fans are anxious to see how new quarterback Devin Leary performs against Ball State from the MAC. Pre-game shows start at 10 o'clock in the morning, kickoffs at 12 noon for the Cats and the Cards on Z105. Sutter College begins its 2023 campaign at home Saturday evening Andy Fry and the Colonels host Hanover at 7 o'clock tomorrow at the all-new Ferris Stadium. Tonight, Louisville's at Georgia Tech, and tomorrow, Eastern Kentucky's at Cincinnati, and Western Kentucky faces South Florida. Last night in the college season openers, it was Morehead State 37, West Virginia State 35, number 14 Utah 24, Florida 11, and Missouri 35, South Dakota 10. Hometown Radio has 3 high school football games on the air for you tonight. Boyle County's at Danville on Z105 and WHIR-FM 103.9. Mercer County hosts Shelby County on WHBN-FM 99.5. Garrett County entertains Bullitt Central on the Golden Lions live stream at hometownlive.net. Kickoffs are at 7:30 with pregame activities starting about a half hour earlier. Start your activities tonight with Joe Mathis and the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show from 6 to 7 on WHIR-FM and WHBN-FM. Other area action has Scott County at Lincoln County, Marion County at Anderson County, Wayne County at Casey County, Nelson County at Washington County, and last night, Rockcastle County received a forfeit from Frankfort. Rockets win 1-0. The NASCAR Cup playoffs begin this weekend at Darlington, South Carolina on Hometown Radio. Join us at 5 o'clock Sunday for Cup action. We'll have Xfinity Racing tomorrow at 3, both on WHIR-FM 103.9. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Kentucky quarterback Devin Leary cannot wait to get back on the football field, and he'll do that tomorrow. We'll talk about it coming up on A Look at UK Sports.
Need a change of scenery? Check out Kentucky State Parks. With 45 parks to choose from, there are limitless options. Each park has its own unique features, landscape and resorts, restaurants, campgrounds, and some of the best golf courses around. Pick one that fits your lifestyle and your family. Explore Kentucky parks. Enjoy fun outdoor adventure without the long lines of many destinations. Book now at parks.ky.gov.
It's been a long time since I played football, so just can't wait to go out. First time really rocking the blue and Kroger Field. I'm just really excited. I'm looking forward to it, and really just can't wait to get out there and compete with all of my teammates.
That's NC State transfer Devin Leary, who hasn't played in a game since early October of last season when he was injured. Preseason reports about Leary's throwing, particularly his accuracy, have been off the charts. As for Leary, he's really enjoying his relationship with his new offensive coordinator, Liam Cohen.
Just to, pick his brain, or just when we're watching an opponent or scouting a certain team, just kind of to see how Coach Cohen, sees their defense, or what he thinks will work versus them, or how he wants to specifically attack them. And, you could kind of get a feel for, when he played the position, what he kind of likes, or how he sees certain things going about throughout the course of the game. But it's really cool that we have the relationship to where if he writes something on the board, or if I come in early in the morning that I missed the meeting before, the first thing he's asking is if I'm good with that, if that's something I'm comfortable with. And, I really respect that a lot out of him, and, it just makes it that much easier to play for.
In the opener, Leary faces a Ball State defense that lost its top 4 defensive backs from last season. Tom Leach with a look at UK Sports.
Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8, Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
Hi, this is Caraway. And Adeline. At Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. New merchandise arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. We offer layaway and 12-month famous cash with approved credit. Come see our Nana for the best deal in town. You'll be glad you did.
Thanks, girls. Aren't they so sweet? Yes, more than a mattress store. That's living room suits, dining room suits, or just a single recliner. Mattresses and More, Houstonville Road, Danville.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Something's on fire! Quick, put it out!
Oh, it's filled with... Ew.
Ew! Look, there's a note. Humans, stop leaving your pet waste on the ground. It washes down the storm drain and straight into our water. We're sick of it. Signed, the fish?
It's time we all did our part to stop polluting Kentucky's waterways. To find out how you can help, visit stormwater.ky.gov. Brought to you by the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
Come join the Titan team. Mercer County Schools have openings for 2 vehicle mechanics. These are day shift positions with benefits. For more information, call 859-613-1538. That's 613-1538. The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
Sunny today with a high of 84. Tonight, football Friday night, mostly clear, low of 64. Sunny tomorrow, high of 86. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 63. Sunday on Sunday, high of 87. Labor Day on Monday, sunny, high of 90. Right now, we have partly sunny skies. 56 degrees in Harrisburg at 7:23. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. I'd like to welcome you to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransel at the Barbershop in Harrisburg, next to Minute Mart. Today we're going to feature local artist Loretta Sadler and Ray Sanders. This is a song that they wrote. It's called Breakdown.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Minute Mart on South College Street in Harrodsburg. World-class service begins at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
When they ask how I've been doing, I always say just fine. It's not a truthful answer, but it'll do for a line. I don't want to talk about it, just let the subject lie. I wouldn't want them to see me break down and cry. I break down at night, I always do. Oh, I break down when I think of you. I walk the floor till 4 a.m. and I break down when I know you're with him. I try so hard to hide it, my feelings I disguise, but I know that my close friends, oh, they read it in my eyes. I make it through the daytime, but when night rolls around, that's when I go home and I break down. I break down at night, I always do.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ranstall's Barbershop next to Minute Mart in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studios.
I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg. The Rooster.
After all the good times, after all the things that we've gone through, starting out together, I always thought we'd end up, me and you. It's not another lover, but that don't seem to matter anymore. You're not mean, you're not deceiving. The reason that you're leaving, you just don't love me anymore. The people on the hillside are looking down at us and wondering why. Two people so together, so in love, could stand and watch it die. I wish it were a lover. That's one way you could even up the score. The worst thing is me knowing the reason that you're going. You just don't love me anymore. I know just how I lost you. I just don't understand the reason why. Every time I look at you, I see a cold indifference in your eye. The image in my mirror, I used to know him by the smile he wore. Now he just stands here crying, 'cause it's too late for trying. You just don't love me anymore. After you, it doesn't matter, 'cause
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Earlier this week, a reporter for the Lexington Herald-Leader posting on social media hearing a homophobic slur coming from the fans of Dunbar High School during a soccer match. The accusations are some fans were yelling a FIFA-banned Spanish word, considered an anti-LGBTQ slur toward members of the team from Lafayette High School. Fayette County Public Schools Communications Officer Dia Davidson-Smith tells WKYT-TV.
We live in a world where we must be inclusive. Dr. Liggins stresses a world-class education for a world-class district. So we, as a world-class district, are inclusive of all aspects of the world.
Davidson-Smith says the administration is conducting an investigation to determine if the slur came from members of the Dunbar student body in attendance. Meanwhile, school officials in Scott County are investigating possible racist behavior at a football game. A Scott County high school student reportedly behaved in a way insensitive to the African-American community. Reports suggest a student showed up to the game covered completely in black body paint. The game had a blackout theme, meaning fans were encouraged to wear that color of clothing. September's here, and soon so will legalize sports wagering in Kentucky. The Sports Wagering Advisory Council has approved an initial catalog of contests to be included for bettors to wager, included such as the NFL, NBA, MLB, golf, and college sports. Hans Stokey is the sports wagering director.
There is some possibility for additional sports and markets being added to this list. We'll have a process on our website where those service providers may submit.
I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Mercer County School Board voted to raise taxes at their most recent school board meeting. The Harrodsburg Herald's reporting the board unanimously approved increasing the tax rate from 70.2 cents per $100 of assessed real estate and 70.6 on personal property to 71.6 on both. Finance Officer Amber Miner said the projected new tax rate would bring in about $10,600 more than last year. Garrett County Schools reminds you that you can download their new mobile app. By doing that, you can join the Garrett County Schools online community in what they call a one-stop shop for school updates, breakfast and lunch menus, snapshots of student success, and more. You can download the app by looking up Garrett County Schools on the Apple app or Google Play Store. A Titletown showdown, a team looking for their first win, and a first-ever matchup highlight tonight's Hometown Radio Network football games. Danville and Boyle County will play in one of the state's best rivalries tonight at 7:30 at Admiral Stadium. It'll be the 60th head-to-head matchup between those two schools. Meanwhile, Garrett County, looking for their first win of the season, will host Bullitt Central, while the Mercer County Titans play Shelby County in the school's first-ever head-to-head matchup between those two teams. We'll have all those games tonight across our Hometown Radio Network stations. Danville and Boyle on WHIR and WRNZ, Garrett on HometownLive.net, and Mercer County on WHBN. I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Catherine Rose Goodpaster Short, age 93, of Salvisa, died Friday. She was the widow of Arvin Short. Visitation is Wednesday from 5 till 8, with a funeral service Thursday at 2 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Wanda Cohurst Small, age 85, of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. A graveside service is Friday at 11 at the Longview Cemetery in Bethel, Kentucky. Ransdell Funeral Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Childs and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 84. Tonight, football Friday night, mostly clear, low of 64. Sunny tomorrow, high of 86. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, high of 87. Monday's Labor Day, it's going to be sunny, high of 90. Right now, under clear skies. A little bit of fog in some low-lying areas. 56 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:36. Good Friday morning to you. We've made it to the weekend, kids. This is a new month. Flip the calendar over. It is September 1st, all right? So of those of you that, probably a few that still write checks, make sure you put September 1st if you're going to write a check today. All right, it's time for the DQ. Today is quiz. If you can remember, twice I've given you 6 answers what today is. If you can remember one of them, call me up now, 859-734-4321. Today, you'll pick up a 2-piece fish dinner from DQ, where a happy tastes good. 734-4321.
Come knocking on my door, baby, tell me what you got on your mind. I guess those college boys all went home for the summertime. Yeah, you're looking right, looking good, looking like a woman should, so wise it's so hard to find a place to lay your pretty little head down once in a while. Tough loving, baby, don't you sweat it. Everything is waiting inside for you. You know I got it. Come and get it. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Who's your friend? And who's the one guy that you come running to when your love life starts tumbling? I got the money. Got the honey, let's cut a deal, let's make a plan. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Who's your You might have run on tough looking, baby, did you? Well, don't you sweat it. Everything is waiting inside for you. You know I got it. So come and get it. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Yeah, who's your friend? And who's the one guy that you come running to? Yeah, when your love life starts tumbling. I got the money. The honey, let's cut a deal, let's make a plan. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Who's your man? Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Who's your man?
Toby Keith, who's your daddy? Coming up on 7:40, 20 minutes in front of 8 o'clock. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Got a winner for the DQ Today Is quiz. Wanda Hooper said today's Pink Cadillac Day. It sure is, Wanda. It's also World Letter Writing Day, Ginger Cat Appreciation Day, American Chess Day, No Rhyme or Reason Day, National Chicken Boys Day. So, thank you, Wanda. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery. We could not do this without your generosity. Appreciate that. We'll do this again, same time, same station on Tuesday. All right? Won't be here Monday. We'll do this again Tuesday. However, we will have the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report on Monday, Labor Day. We'll have it same time, same station, 6 to 7. You can hear it right here on WHBN. All right. It's time for your tech report. And then we will have your good news. Brought to you by Jimmy Dunn Shelter Insurance.
Apple is sending out invites for its September the 12th press event. The tech giant is expected to announce the new iPhone 15 as well as Apple Watches. The launch event will be streamed live on Apple's website. Gannett is pausing the use of an artificial intelligence tool after multiple major mistakes in articles. The newspaper chain was using an AI service called Lead AI to write high school sports dispatches, and several went viral on social media this past week for obvious flubs. In one example, AI did not replace placeholders like winning team mascot surrounded by brackets in the middle of a sentence. Users mocked the reports for sounding repetitive and robotic. According to Gannett, the company put a hold on using the tool in all of its local markets using the service. And Netflix is ending its DVD service. The streaming giant says it will stop shipping DVDs in about a month. Netflix also announced that subscribers will not be charged for any unreturned discs after September the 29th. In a social media post, the company told customers to enjoy their final shipments for as long as they'd like. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. We appreciate that so much. All right. Now, here is the good news that's brought to you by this man right here.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
All right. Thank you, Jamie. A cop and retired paramedic in Arizona saved a baby that wasn't breathing, and it's all on video. It sounds like the kid was overheated. They whacked him on the back, got him some AC, and he's okay. Here's another lucky kid. Last year, a woman in Maryland named Victoria Sadler used numbers from her grandson's birthday to play the lotto and won $25,000. Then this month, she used the same numbers and won $50,000. A woman in New Hampshire was at a thrift store in 2017 and joked that a painting they had might be worth a lot of money. She said it looked like a painting by an artist from the early 1900s named N.C. Waite and bought it for $4. Turned out it was by him and could sell this month for $250,000. Bet they're sick at the store, thrift store. A magician in New Jersey named John Stessel does magic for dogs to help them get adopted. He reached out to a shelter with the idea a while back. Now, he does videos where he offers them a treat and makes it disappear to see how they react. They always do. They do always get treats after their tricks, though. So there you go. If you enjoy the good news every morning, please let this man know. Either give him a call or stop by his office.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hey, Joe, did you know Big Deals has got something new?
Where can I save money now, Radio Rick?
We've got the Anderson Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Buy a $50 gift certificate for a Big Deals price of just $35.
Sounds awesome. What do they have?
They offer jewelry, apparel, gifts, and home decor. They do embroidery and monogramming. Come and see their selection of comfortable jeans, heavy canvas bags, lamps, art, scratch-made soap scents, natural soy candles. Find the perfect curtains, blinds, and shutters for your home.
Sounds great. I know where I can get my wife a gift and save money. Please don't tell her.
Joe, you like to eat, don't you?
You bet.
Save money at the Big City Pizza Company in Danville. Another new way to save.
I'd love to have some of their 3-cheese mac and cheese pizza.
Well, get over to hometownlive.net and save on Big City Pizza with a $10 gift certificate for just $7.
I'm on it. Pizza night tonight at the Mathis house.
You, too, can save with more big deals at hometownlive.net. Lots of discounts like Bread of Life, Sweets by Cindy, O'Charlie's, Applebee's, the Old Bus Station, and A&L Accessories.
Come join us on September the 9th for our annual Chloe's Petals for Hope event. It will be at Anderson Dean Park from 11 to 2 p.m. We will have speakers, vendors, booths, informational booths, karaoke contest, pet contest, and other fun and games. And so we try to make this day a fun day along with serious topics. We hope that you come out and join us on September the 9th from 11 to 2 at Anderson Dean Park. For help, call 988.
The Night Race. It's as American as Uncle Sam deadlifting 350 while drinking a Busch Light outside his camper in a national park. It's as American as Dale Earnhardt rattling Terry's cage. It's the Bass Pro Shops Night Race at Bristol Motor Speedway, and it's a cutoff race in the NASCAR playoffs. Be there Saturday, September 16th. Get a weekend package today at bristolmotorspeedway.com and see Dale Jr. race on Friday night in the Food City 300. It's not just a race.
It's Bristol, baby!
Need a change of scenery? Check out Kentucky State Parks. With 45 parks to choose from, there are limitless options. Each park has its own unique features, landscape and resorts, restaurants, campgrounds, and some of the best golf courses around. Pick one that fits your lifestyle and your family. Explore Kentucky Parks. Enjoy fun outdoor adventure without the long lines of many destinations. Book now at parks.ky.gov.
Imagine what it feels like.
I went to ride Hatfield Chevrolet and they had me
driving in my car, going very far.
you want to ride, go to RodHatfieldChevy.com. Rod Hatfield Chevrolet, Lexington, Kentucky.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the country music radio Rick spins weekday mornings 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
Knows how to keep a man guessing. It's a complicated mystery written down through history. But I think it's time somebody made this confession. The trouble with a woman ain't that she's always right. The trouble with a woman more than one meets the eye. It's easy to love her, but what's so hard to understand? The trouble with a woman is usually a man. They can change your mind just like that, steal your heart and never look back. Have you believed just can't live without her? It's the way she moves and holds you close and let you think you're in control. Ain't no wonder we're always thinking about women. That's the trouble with a woman. Well, it ain't that she's always right. The trouble with a woman is more than one meets the eye. It's easy to love her, but what's so hard to understand? The trouble with a woman is usually a man. The trouble with a woman, she's always right. The trouble with a woman, well, it's more than one meets the eye. It's easy to love her, but what's so hard to understand? The trouble with a woman is usually a man.
Country and more. WHBN.
Shadows falling, baby, we stand alone. darling, how grand we are. Little by little we meet in the middle, there's danger in the dark. You wanna be a leader, making it right to be out in the cold. You wanna be a leader, and you got a reason for living, you better run with the love you're building up. You gotta be mine, we take it away. It's gotta be night and day, just a matter of time. And we got nothing to be guilty of. Our love will climb any mountain, near or far. We are, and we never let it end. We are devotion, and we got nothing to be sorry for. Our love is one in a million. Eyes can see that we got a highway to the sky. I don't wanna hear your goodbye. Don't wanna hear your goodbye. I don't wanna hear your. And we got nothing, and we got nothing to be guilty of. Our love, on any mountain, near or far. We are, and we never let it go. We never. We are devotion, and we got nothing to be sorry for. Our love is one in a million. Eyes can see that we got a highway to the sky. We got a highway, yeah. And we got nothing to be guilty of.
Barbara Streisand and Barry Gibb. That one's called Guilty. As we celebrate Barry Gibb's 77th birthday, know him more commonly with the Bee Gees, lead singer Barry Gibb, 77 years old today. Nice little duet there together. All right, now, things to look forward to in September in sports. NFL season kicks off next Thursday with the Chiefs hosting the Lions. Lots of college football and tennis fans have the U.S. Open going on through September 10th. Theater's Equalizer 3's out today. My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 comes out September 8th. The Expendables 4 hits the theater September 22nd. The horror movie Saw X will be released September 29th. And the Roald Dahl adaptation of the wonderful story of Henry Sugar hits Netflix September 27th. First day of fall will be September 23rd. If you want to get specific, the autumn equinox occurs at 2:50 a.m. Eastern time that day. A ton of TV shows are back, including Name That Tune, I Can See Your Voice, The Masked Singer, The Voice, Survivor, and Amazing Race. There's also a season premiere of American Horror Story, Delicate Part 1, Sex Education, Love is Blind, Walking Dead, The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. And finally, the holidays. Of course, Monday's Labor Day. Then there's Beer Lovers Day on the 7th, Stand Up to Cancer Day on the 8th, Talk Like a Pirate Day on the 19th, and then the 29th is National Coffee Day. Let you know what's coming up in September. Remember, flip that calendar. Today is the 1st of September. Uh-oh. All right, we're going to give everybody a second chance here. We always do that. Come here. Just in case. Do a little magic here, hopefully. We'll get this guy to speak to us here. Come on, open back up. Get in there. Get in there. All right, let's see if we can get Joe Nichols right here this morning. This one's called Broken Heartsville. All right, take it away, Joe. Well, I don't guess Joe's going to cooperate this morning. We'll try one more thing here. All right, Joe, can you do it now? If not, we're moving on, pal. We're not going to wait around all morning for you. About time. Speaking of time, it's 7:57.
cowboy hat to cover up his horns. Sweet-talking forked tongue had a tempting charm. Before I turned around, that girl was gone. All I can say is, bartender, pour me something strong. Here's to the past, they can kiss my glass. I hope she's happy with him. Here's to the girl who wrecked my world, that angel who did me in. I think the devil drives a Coupe de Ville. I watched him drive away over the hill, not against her will. I've got time to kill down in Broken Heartsville. It was long and chrome sitting in the lot. Fire engine red, that thing was hot. He revved it up, she waved goodbye. Love's gone to hell, and so have I. Here's to the past, they can kiss my glass. I hope she's happy with him. Here's to the girl who wrecked my world, that angel who did me in. I think the devil drives a Coupe de Ville. I watched him drive away over the hill, not against her will. I've got time to kill down in Broken Heartsville.
Joe Nichols, Broken Heartsville. And you're getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955 on AM 1420, FM 99.5. World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, seen at ckytv.net, Channel 2. It's 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. President Biden is heading to Florida to survey the damage left by Hurricane Idalia. The Category 3 hurricane was the strongest storm to make landfall in Florida's Big Bend region in over 100 years. The president will be in the area tomorrow. Preliminary estimates show Idalia may have caused between $12 billion and $20 billion in damage. More from Brian Shook.
That's according to Moody's Analytics, which said Thursday that the price tag won't be nearly as high as other major hurricanes. The National Hurricane Center says Hurricane Ian caused more than $110 billion of total damage last year, making it the third costliest U.S. hurricane on record.
Donald Trump's election interference trial will be broadcast live on YouTube. The judge presiding over the indictment of the former president ruled Thursday that all of the Georgia court proceedings will be live streamed on the court's YouTube channel. Trump and 18 other defendants are accused of trying to overturn the 2020 presidential election results in Georgia. Presidential candidate Nikki Haley is calling the U.S. Senate a privileged nursing home after the latest freeze episode of fellow Republican Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. On Thursday on Fox News, Haley called McConnell's situation sad, and she repeated her call for mental competency tests for elected officials over 75.
You have to know when to leave. That is why I'm strongly in support of term limits.
Over 14 million people are expected to pass through the nation's airports this Labor Day weekend. The TSA is bracing for a high volume of travelers through next Wednesday, with today projected to be the busiest travel day of the weekend. Nearly 3 million people are expected to pass through security checkpoints today. Alabama's Attorney General says he can prosecute people who make travel arrangements for women getting out-of-state abortions. Republican Steve Marshall wrote Thursday that providing transportation for Alabamians leaving the state to get an abortion could be considered a criminal conspiracy. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
What does the Affordable Connectivity Program sound like? It sounds like a student doing their homework online,
So if X equals 4...
A young mom on her telehealth visit.
I have your results. Let me share my screen.
And someone working from home.
Thanks for letting me join virtually.
Eligible households save $30 a month on internet. Like the sound of that? The ACP. Sign up, connect, and save at getinternet.gov.
Do you or someone you know struggle with hearing issues? Many rural Kentuckians are underserved when it comes to hearing health care. That's why the Heiser Hearing Institute developed Kentucky Hears, a program aimed at removing barriers to care and providing equal access to hearing health care. Kentucky Hears offers everything from hearing screenings to cochlear implant resources. Visit kyhears.org to learn more. Kentucky Hears, because everyone deserves to experience the sound of life.
The U.S. Capitol attending physician says Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is medically clear to continue his schedule after freezing up again while talking to reporters. Lisa Taylor with more.
Physician Brian Monahan said occasional lightheadedness is not uncommon in concussion recovery and can also be expected as a result of dehydration. He said he consulted with McConnell and his neurology team after Wednesday's incident. McConnell froze up during a press conference for the second time in recent months, raising questions over his health and whether he's fit to serve.
On Fox News on Thursday, GOP presidential candidate Nikki Haley praised McConnell for his work, but added,
right now, the Senate is the most privileged nursing home in the country. You have to know when to leave. That is why I'm strongly in support of term limits.
U.S. mortgage rates are finally cooling this week. Trey Thomas reports.
The 30-year fixed-rate mortgage average is still over 7%, but ticked down to 7.18 after 5 weeks of increases. That's according to data from Freddie Mac. The home loan company's chief economist said that recent volatility makes it difficult to forecast where rates will go next.
A police report is being filed against rapper 50 Cent after he allegedly threw a microphone into the crowd at his Los Angeles concert. More from Brian Shook.
TMZ reports an LA radio host filed the report after she got hit in the head and suffered a laceration on Wednesday night. It appears the rapper was frustrated after being handed several mics that didn't work before he threw the microphone. The host claims 50 Cent looked directly at her before throwing the microphone, while the rapper's lawyer said his client would never intentionally strike anyone.
The original drummer for Aerosmith will not be with the band when their farewell tour kicks off tomorrow. The band said in a statement, Joey Kramer has regrettably made the decision to sit out the currently scheduled touring dates to focus his full attention on his family and health. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The best year on record for Kentucky tourism also treated Mercer County very well. Numbers from the Kentucky Tourism show that tourism generated $45 million being spent in Mercer County, as well as supporting nearly 400 jobs in the tourism field. Those same numbers show that in Mercer County, tourism generated a labor income of nearly $13 million and $3.3 million in state and local taxes. Numbers from Boyle County were also very good. Well, we told you weeks ago that Boyle County numbers had them at 656 tourism-related jobs supported in the county, providing more than $18 million in income in those jobs, with total tourism numbers over the $75 million mark. And mark your calendars for September 28th. Develop Danville, the Danville-Boyle County Chamber of Commerce, and the Mercer County Chamber of Commerce are teaming up to bring another regional job fair and expo to the area. It's set for Thursday, September 28th from 10 until 2 at the showroom. Previous job fairs have seen more than 30 businesses looking to hire job seekers in the past. We'll give you more information as it becomes available. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
You can't get much for $5 these days, unless... Get that $5 Biggie Bag at Wendy's today.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Includes choice of select sandwiches plus 4-piece nugs, junior fry, and small soft drink.
Your pet is a special member of your family. Wouldn't you like him to be treated with the newest, safest handling? Then call the new owners of the Harrisburg Animal Hospital, where the highly educated Dr. Thomas and Dr. Alex practice the best techniques on small and large pets, plus exotics too. The Harrisburg Animal Hospital offers full-service grooming, boarding, and daycare. The Harrisburg Animal Hospital, located on Beaumont Avenue across from Mulch to Go. Call to set an appointment. 734-5171. That's 734-5171.
The Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show is back. For the 12th year, the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show is getting you ready for Friday night's games. It's Central Kentucky's only pregame show as we preview the games for Danville, Boyle County, Mercer County, and Garrett County, as well as pick area high school players and the Danville Family Dentistry High School Fantasy Football Draft, the only high school fantasy draft that we know of. Join us. Let's have fun as we prepare for the best part of the week, Friday Night Lights, on the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show. Fridays from 6 o'clock until 7 on WHIR and WHBN.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
Well, I got papers flying. Hang on just a second. I got papers flying all over here. All right. We are looking at sunny skies today with a high of 84. Tonight, football Friday night, mostly clear with a low of 64. That's going to be great. Comfortable weather to watch your Mercer County Titans beat Shelby County tonight. We'll be talking to our head football coach in just a couple minutes. And I need to go ahead and figure that out real quick. For tomorrow, it's going to be sunny with a high of 86. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, a low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, high of 87. Labor Day, Monday, we're going to have sunny skies, high of 90. For Tuesday, it's going to be mostly sunny, high of 91. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 91. Thursday, scattered showers, mostly sunny, high of 89. Right now, let's see, do a weather flanger updater. We've got sunny skies, 56 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:09. Good Friday morning to you, kids. We have made it to another weekend. Rady Rick, glad to be with you. Thanking you so much for listening to WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. Birthdays, we do them for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Terry Bell today, Gary Hafley, Jason Granger, Mike Baker, Davis Sexton. Happy 5th anniversary to my bride, Terry. For tomorrow, Zach Clemens, Steve Tully, Josh Bertram, Rick White, Gary Nyman, Barry Peel, Roger Fox, Rachel McCard, and Rhonda Mattingly. Sunday, Dewey Small, Sheila Haynes, Olivia Moore, Christy Moore, Courtney Trainer, Randall Bogard, and Joe Jenkins. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Oh, thank you, Reba. We appreciate that so much. All right, we are going to attempt to get a hold of our undefeated head football coach, Craig East. It is 8:10.
Hello.
Is this the still undefeated head football coach of the Mercer County Titans, Craig East?
Yeah, that will be me.
Good, good. Coach, are you ready for your life hack?
I am.
All right. Now, this is kind of cool with what you do, too, involved with school. If you need a book for class and don't have the money, don't despair. Try going to archive.org. A large percentage of school materials are there in their entirety for free.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. And your positive thought says, allow your vision to grow and bloom. Joyfully create the life of your dreams.
Good one.
Yes. And you create the dreams of many a football player over the years, Coach. And how overall has practice been this week?
I think we've had a pretty good week of practice. We had some guys in and out. We had a little sickness running through the school system, so our guys were still very focused, paid very close attention to detail. So I think we prepared mentally well. So we'll see how it goes when we go out there tonight, but I feel pretty good about my team.
Health-wise, physically, the guys pretty much ready to go?
Yeah, I think we're in good shape. You know, I think whatever we were all going through, it hopefully it's ran its course, and we got everybody back, so we should be in good shape.
Very good. Now you got Shelby County coming in tonight, and again, that's it. They're a good team, and you just got to take these one game at a time. And I tell you, Coach, I don't think there's a better feeling than football Friday night, is there?
Oh, man, I tell you, I played a lot of football. I played until I was 31, 32 years old, and there was still, to this day, playing in all the big stadiums. There's nothing like high school football on Friday night right here in Harrisburg where I grew up. So Friday night's very special and means a lot.
Ready to go. We need a loud and a big crowd because Mercer County for every game. And you're only promised 10 games, okay? 10 regular season games, and hopefully the playoffs will be in. So, if the guys can't get up, I remember Sam Hart, former coach of Danville Admiral, said, Rick, he said, there's only a maximum of 15 games, okay, if you go to the state game. If the guys can't get themselves up for just 15 games, something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong. I mean, you don't have a lot of opportunities, and, when you get in the playoffs, those opportunities they can very easily be one and done.
Yeah.
So you have to be prepared. You have to get up for every game, and, you got to treat everyone like the last. If you do that, you'll go out there and you'll play hard.
Coach, what are the keys to a Mercer County victory over Shelby County tonight?
Our keys are pretty simple, and they're pretty much the same. Offensively, we got to make sure we take care of the football and end every series with a kick and score points when we get in the scoring zone. Defensively, we really got to tackle. We got to get them on the ground, and then once we get them on the ground, we got to do something to make sure that we take the ball away. We have to continue to create turnovers and tackle well. We have to take our special teams, and we have to put our special teams in position to put our team in position to win a football game and not hurt us and put us in position to lose. So we got to win the special teams battle. We got to win the turnover battle, and we got to get off the field on third down in defense, and we got to win on third down and keep the chains moving offensively. At the end of the day, we don't have to be the biggest, strongest, fastest, more athletic. We just need to play harder than the other team and try to do it with the most discipline, and that'll give us a chance to win.
Coach, I love how you say you want to end every series with a kick, either an extra point, field goal, or a punt.
Yep, that's correct. Because if you end in every series with a kick, that means you're not turning the ball over.
Very good. Well, we need to turn something over, Coach. Are you ready to light the fuse to start the weekend early?
I guess so.
Okay, here it is. This is what starts the weekend early. You remember that voice, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. We do that every hour on Fridays. Because we start the weekend a little early just to get everybody kind of revved up. And this is the last Monday holiday of the year, Coach.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
And thank
so
that'll get the weekend going. It's a long weekend, too, so nobody's got to work on Monday.
Yeah, right. I will not be here Monday morning to call you, but I will call you Tuesday morning.
Sounds good.
And then normal time when I interview you for the Pigskin Report on Monday?
Sounds good.
Okay. We will see you then, Coach. Best of luck tonight against Shelby County. Their Gunkies are going down to the Mercer County Titans is what I got to say.
I hear you.
All right.
Hey, they come out to Alvis Johnson Stadium. We'll need you tonight. Be a good football game. Go Titans.
There you go. Thanks, Coach. Best of luck. Bye-bye. All right, that was head coach Craig East. His interview is always brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance, 816.5.
Fox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
Kentucky opens the football season Saturday against Ball State, and it seems like almost everyone expects the Wildcats to win at least 8 games, and some believe that win total will be 9, and I've even had a few 10-win projections I've seen. Obviously, for Kentucky to even get to 8 wins, transfer quarterback Devin Leary is going to have to work his magic. While he may not have a go-to running back, he has a lot of very talented receivers for offensive coordinator Liam Cohen to use. That got me to wondering about a projection that WTVQ TV sports director Jeff Picoro made about Leary going over 3,000 yards passing this year. Guess who was the last Kentucky quarterback to throw for 3,000 or more yards? It was Mike Hartline all the way back in 2010 when Joker Phillips was Kentucky's coach. He averaged 34 passes and 265 yards passing per game while leading the Wildcats to a 6-6 record and a bowl berth.
Vott's Views will return in a moment.
As a lending cooperative owned by farmers, Farm Credit Mid-America is committed to securing the future of rural communities and agriculture. That's why our customers have had access to agricultural loans, leases, and crop insurance from a lender who is focused on farmers' futures for over a century. Visit us online at fcma.com to experience what it's like to work with a lender who understands farmers' needs. Loans and leases subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply. Farm Credit Mid-America is an equal opportunity lender and provider.
Quarterbacks Terry Wilson and Will Levis both won 17 games at Kentucky, but neither had a 3,000-yard passing season. Leary paced for 3,400 yards 2 years ago at North Carolina State and has more dynamic receivers at UK this year than he did then. But can Coach Mark Stoops turn offensive coordinator Liam Cohen and Leary loose and let them throw the ball enough to get to 3,000 yards? My head says no, but the heart says yes. This will be the season UK once again has a 3,000-yard passer.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor, or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339, and our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Is this going to be a great year for University of Kentucky football? We'll find out starting tomorrow when Mark Stoops begins his 11th season as the Cats head coach. Cat fans are anxious to see how new quarterback Devin Leary performs against Ball State from the MAC. Pre-game shows start at 10 o'clock in the morning, kickoffs at 12 noon for the Cats and the Cards on Z105. Center College begins its 2023 campaign at home Saturday evening. Andy Fry and the Colonels host Hanover at 7 o'clock tomorrow at the all-new Ferris Stadium. Tonight, Louisville's at Georgia Tech, and tomorrow, Eastern Kentucky's at Cincinnati, and Western Kentucky faces South Florida. Last night in the college season openers, it was Morehead State 37, West Virginia State 35, number 14 Utah 24, Florida 11, and Missouri 35, South Dakota 10. Hometown Radio has 3 high school football games on the air for you tonight. Boyle County's at Danville on Z105 and WHIR-FM 103.9. Mercer County hosts Shelby County on WHBN-FM 99.5. Garrett County entertains Bullitt Central on the Golden Lions live stream at hometownlive.net. Kickoffs are at 7:30 with pregame activities starting about a half hour earlier. Start your activities tonight with Joe Mathis and the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show from 6 to 7 on WHIR-FM and WHBN-FM. Other area action has Scott County at Lincoln County, Marion County at Anderson County, Wayne County at Casey County, Nelson County at Washington County, and last night, Rockcastle County received a forfeit from Frankfort. Rockets win 1-0. The NASCAR Cup playoffs begin this weekend at Darlington, South Carolina on Hometown Radio. Join us at 5 o'clock Sunday for Cup action. We'll have Xfinity Racing tomorrow at 3, both on WHIR-FM 103.9. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A Steak and Shake burger and fry. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Looking for the perfect getaway? Look no further than Mercer County. Mercer County offers a variety of activities for all ages. Head to Harrington Lake and rent a pontoon or enjoy one of the many marinas. Take a hike with your family on one of the many trails at Shaker Village or enjoy a round of golf at Brightleaf Golf Resort. Looking for somewhere to take the kids? Old Fort Harrod offers a daily tour. Don't worry, we know you'll get hungry on your trip, so we've got you covered. Head downtown and enjoy the Downtown Pizza Pub or a meal at the award-winning Old Owl Tavern. We hope to see you soon. Kentucky starts here. This ad is paid for by the Harrisburg-Mercer County Tourist Commission.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? Our mission is to provide comprehensive banking products and services for our customers and to invest in the Kentucky communities where we live. Whitaker Bank is a reliable partner, guiding you towards solid decisions for today's evolving environment and for the challenges you may face tomorrow. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers and the communities we serve. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Catch these real deals at your Napa of Harrodsburg store today. An instant rebate by a qualifying 5-quart API motor oil for $32.99 and get a Max Clean free. That's a $17.99 value. Now at Harrodsburg Napa, get a 1000A jump starter for $74.99. Napa 15W40 HD motor oil, $13.29 a gallon. Save $10 when you purchase a pair of exact fit beam blades and rear blades. Whether you're a pro or do it yourself, Napa has the right tools for the job. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Sunny today with a high of 84. Mostly clear. Football Friday night tonight, a low of 64. Sunny tomorrow, high of 86. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, high of 87. Labor Day Monday, sunny, high of 90. Right now under sunny skies, we have 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:24. Is this Super Dave?
It is.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
Ooh.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Super Dave. Yes, it's Super Dave. Strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Super Dave. Who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as
David Ashton,
mild-mannered reporter for
WHBN Radio,
fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way. And now, another exciting episode in the adventures of Super Dave.
Well, good morning, Super Dave. How are you?
Well, I'm not too bad this morning, Rick.
Good. That's good news. Good report.
I'm sitting here holding the phone and the cat with the other hand.
I thought I heard a little motor running there.
Yeah, he's got a good motor.
Yeah, I'm used to that sound. From my cat Curly, yep. I hear that.
Yeah.
Well, Super Dave, what's going on in your world?
Not a whole lot. Got some couple of good articles and some sad news to report.
Oh, here
we
go.
At the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
it's been a while. So.
Yeah, yeah. Done pretty well. All right, how about your report? What do you got for us?
All right, the Grand Ole Opry is honoring the life and legacy of Johnny Cash on the 20th anniversary of his passing at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, September 12th. Hard to believe it's been 20 years.
Yes.
A country legend, Cash was a member of the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame, where he was inducted in 1977, Country Music Hall of Fame, inducted in 1980, and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1992, the Gospel Music Association Gospel Music Hall of Fame in 2010, and the Memphis Music Hall of Fame 2013, and he was also a Kennedy Center honoree in 1996. A very decorated performer, and well deserving of it too.
Yep.
The Opry honors Johnny Cash will be an event which will feature performances by some of the artists who have been influenced by the Man in Black, including Rodney Crowell, the Gatlin Brothers, Chris Janson, Jamie Johnson, Warren Treaty, and William Beckman, as well as the Tennessee Four, who will make their Opry debut. The Tennessee Four is comprised of Cash's oldest grandson, Thomas Gabriel, and three musicians who played with Cash: Paul Liam on drums, Kerry Marks on guitar, and Dave Rowe on bass. Tickets are on sale now at 615-871-OPRY and on opry.com. Now we have news about Miss Patty Loveless.
Okay.
Patty Loveless celebrated the opening of her Country Music Hall of Fame and exhibit, Patty Loveless, No Trouble with the Truth, on August 22nd at a special event hosted by the museum. The new exhibit explores the life and career of Country Music Hall of Fame member-elect, tracing her journey and her Appalachian roots to become a Grammy-winning country star. The exhibit will be open to the public through October of 2024 and is included with museum admission. It features stageware, tour memorabilia, manuscripts, set lists, instruments, photos, videos, posters, and more. Now, Patty Loveless achieved 31 top 20 hits by the year 2003, including 5 number ones. Her acclaimed 2001 bluegrass influenced album, Mountain Soul, featured the enduring song, You'll Never Leave Harlan Alive, as Loveless became a veteran artist. She continued to record songs by writers she favored, including tracks by Tony Arata, Matraca Berg, Paul Kennerly, Jimmy Lauderdale, Gary Nicholson, and an unknown at the time named Chris Stapleton. Loveless has won 5 CMA Awards, 2 ACM Awards, and 2 Grammys. She became a member of the Grand Ole Opry on June 11, 1988, and will be inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in October of this year. Now, we've got some sad news to pass along, and I got to meet this guy once. If you ever went to see George Jones for some 25 years, it was difficult to almost impossible to miss Ron Gaddis on stage with him, one of the most famous Jones boys for the latter half of George Jones' career. Gaddis was George's primary backup and harmony singer, duet partner, and bass player, while also being presented as the band leader for the Jones Boys live throughout the 1980s and 1990s. He was born Ronnie Eugene Gaddis in Louisville, Kentucky on July 15, 1955. In 1999, Gaddis released the album Chip Off the Old Block, along with the Vern Gosdin pen title track that Gaddis recorded as a tribute to George Jones. The album also included duets with Porter Wagner, Leon Roush of the Texas Playboys, as well as the appropriately titled I Fell Off the Wagon with George Jones. Yeah, I listened to that song the other day, and I actually heard him do it live at one of George's shows once.
Huh.
He was also married to Lori Morgan at one time. A memorial visitation for Ron Gaddis was held on Wednesday at the Archeld Hetty and Son Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Louisville. Gaddis is survived by his parents, Fred and Eugene Smith, brothers Rick Gaddis, Tony Smith, daughter Morgan, and grandchildren Preston and Parker. And one more to mention here, on August 28th, Ronald Arnie Adams passed away at his home, reportedly from a late-stage cancer that he only had recently, but he'd only recently become aware of. He was 86 years old. Many may remember him from the Mike Judge-produced Cinemax miniseries Tales from the Tour Bus, where he appeared in 2 episodes along with his brothers, narrating tales of life on the road with Johnny Paycheck and George Jones. As a member of the Adams Boys Band, Arnie, along with brothers Gary and Don Adams, would form the nucleus of 2 of the most significant honky-tonk bands in history. George Jones' band, the Jones Boys, and Johnny Paycheck's band, the Love Makers. Additionally, as a touring band, Adams Brothers became a sort of go-to live band for many stars of the day at that time in the early 60s, when actual touring bands were a true rarity. And Rick, that's all I've got this week.
All right. Well, birthdays, Super Dave, to share with you. We have Archie Bell. Archie Bell and the Drells doing a Tighten Up. Remember that song? He's 79 years old today.
79.
Barry Gibb, the Bee Gees, 77. Yep. Gloria Estefan, 66. Used to be with the Miami Sound Machine. Greg Errico, 75, drummer for Sly and the Family Stone. Conway Twitty, born on this date in 1933.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Rosalind Ashford is 80, singer with Martha and the Vandellas.
Yeah, I remember them.
Paul Deacon, 64, drummer for the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Al Jardine, 81. He used to sing with the Beach Boys.
I remember that name, yeah.
Yep. And that's about what I've got.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've had some really nice weather last couple of days.
Yes. Nights have been, and mornings have been just beautimous.
Oh, yeah. Real nice to sit out for a little bit.
Yep. But fear not, it'll start getting warm again.
Oh, yeah. We're way away from being done with the heat completely.
Yeah. We got some 90s coming up next week.
90s can be, it's somewhat easy to deal with as long as the humidity's not real bad.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it is. Well, Super Dave, you have a super week, and we'll talk to you again next Friday.
All righty. Look forward to it.
All right. You take care.
All right. You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
Super Dave right there with his report. And here's Super Joe with his news at 8:34.5.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Mercer County School Board voted to raise taxes at their most recent school board meeting. The Harrisburg Herald's reporting the board unanimously approved increasing the tax rate from 70.2 cents per $100 of assessed real estate and 70.6 on personal property to 71.6 on both. Finance Officer Amber Miner said the projected new tax rate would bring in about $10,600 more than last year. Garrett County Schools reminds you that you can download their new mobile app. By doing that, you can join the Garrett County Schools online community in what they call a one-stop shop for school updates, breakfast and lunch menus, snapshots of student success, and more. You can download the app by looking up Garrett County Schools on the Apple App or Google Play Store. A Titletown showdown, a team looking for their first win, and a first-ever matchup highlight tonight's Hometown Radio Network football games. Danville and Boyle County will play in one of the state's best rivalries tonight at 7:30 at Admiral Stadium. It'll be the 60th head-to-head matchup between those two schools. Meanwhile, Garrett County, looking for their first win of the season, will host Bullitt Central, while the Mercer County Titans play Shelby County in the school's first-ever head-to-head matchup between those two teams. We'll have all those games tonight across our Hometown Radio Network stations, Danville and Boyle on WHIR and WRNZ, Garrett on HometownLive.net, and Mercer County on WHBN. I'm Joe Mathis.
What kind of tires do we keep at CC Auto? Cooper, Michelin, Nitto, Hankook, Firestone, Bridgestone, Toyo, General, Yokohama, and many more. We've just added the new line of Mastercraft tires, and we are also a Goodyear National Account dealer. We keep lawn and garden tires in stock, as well as farm implement tubes and tires. We have a farm service truck to meet the needs of our farmers. Call us at CC Auto today, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
You need a stopper at the new Papa's Quick Stop for some knickknacks, gas and snacks, breakfast, lunch, and fried chicken with a bone. Papa's Quick Stop has a loyalty program, fast way to earn on every purchase you make. A swipe of your card is all it takes. Come see what they've done to the new place at Papa's Quick Stop. Come try their great breakfast, lunch specials, and save on all your gas, snacks, beer, and much, much more. Hey, Papa, can you stop at the Quick Stop in Danville, across from the fairgrounds? Now offering the full Candleberry collection. Candleberry at Papa.
Here are the obituaries. Catherine Rose Goodpaster Short, age 93, of Salvisa, died Friday. She was the widow of Arvin Short. Visitation is Wednesday from 5 until 8, with a funeral service Thursday at 2 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Wanda Cohurst Small, age 85, of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. A graveside service is Friday at 11 at the Longview Cemetery in Bethel, Kentucky. Ransdell Funeral Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
Hey, Joe, did you know Big Deals has got something new?
Where can I save money now, Radio Rick?
We've got the Anderson Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Buy a $50 gift certificate for a Big Deals price of just $35.
Sounds awesome. What do they have?
They offer jewelry, apparel, gifts, and home decor. They do embroidery and monogramming. Come and see their selection of comfortable jeans, heavy canvas bags, lamps, art, scratch-made soap scents, natural soy candles. Find the perfect curtains, blinds, and shutters for your home.
Sounds great. I know where I can get my wife a gift and save money. Please don't tell her.
Joe, you like to eat, don't you?
You bet.
Save money at the Big City Pizza Company in Danville. Another new way to save.
I'd love to have some of their 3-cheese mac and cheese pizza.
Well, get over to hometownlive.net and save on Big City Pizza with a $10 gift certificate for just $7.
I'm on it. Pizza night tonight at the Mathis house.
You, too, can save with more big deals at hometownlive.net. Lots of discounts like Bread of Life, Sweets by Cindy, O'Charlie's, Applebee's, the Old Bus Station, and A&L Accessories.
Extension cords can really come in handy around the house, but if used improperly, they can also cause a fire. Here's some advice from the folks at your local electric cooperative on how to use them safely. Never nail or staple a cord to the wall or floor. Don't run cords under rugs or carpets, and always throw away frayed, cracked, or worn extension cords. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office, as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value and funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. It's going to be sunny Ransdell today with a high of 84. Mostly clear. Football Friday night tonight, low of 64. Sunny Ransdell tomorrow with a high of 86. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, high of 87. Labor Day Monday, sunny, high of 90. Right now, we have sunny skies, 60 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:41.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
All right, David, we'll go ahead. Since you brought it up, we will do the random facts. All right, here we go. Let me just do this right here. Doink. Today, there will be a college football game between the Miami Redhawks of Miami University in Ohio and the Miami Hurricanes of University of Miami in Florida. In the past, this Miami-Miami game has been known as the Confusion Bowl, but this is the first time they played each other since 1987. The Red Hawks have yet to beat the Hurricanes, who are 3-0 against them. Small sample size. The woman who invented windshield wipers in 1903 never made any money from them because car companies told her they would be distracting to drivers and there was no market for them. But after she let the patent expire, they caught on. Ulysses S. Grant was the first president who tried to get elected for a third term, but the Republican Party decided to nominate James Garfield for the 1880 election instead. It was a good call since Garfield was elected president. Rutherford B. Hayes was president in between Grant and Garfield, so the 3 terms wouldn't have been sequential. In the country Andorra in Europe, it's illegal not to own a gun. The country doesn't have a military, so every man between 21 and 60 is supposed to have a rifle in their house just in case the country gets attacked. And the first PG-13 movie ever was Red Dawn in 1984. The PG-13 rating was created after Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom got a controversial PG rating 3 months earlier and proved there should be middle ground between PG and R. And I are going to try to get a hold of someone here. See if I can or not. It's 8:43. We got Kim King, state representative, still to come.
Hello.
Is this Terry Schobel?
Yes, it is. Hold on. Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, I have got some lady that wants to say something for you. Well, it's a guy. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Happy anniversary. For a cheerful toast and fill it. Happy anniversary. But be careful you don't spill it. Happy anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Well, thanks, fellas. It sure was.
Celebrating merrily their happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
All right, fellas. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Oh, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. We must stay them family free. It's happy anniversary. Not another day to be a happy anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
All right. Knock it off.
Wow, that guy's a little gruff there.
Yeah, I deserve a medal for putting up with you for 5 years.
I'm sure you should deserve at least a Purple Heart.
Yeah,
Something like that. Well, happy 5th anniversary, my love.
Happy anniversary, Rick. I love you.
I love you too, and I will hopefully see you on our anniversary.
Yeah, the plane doesn't get canceled.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to let you know. I was thinking about you.
All right. Bye, Rick.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. That was my wife, Terry. She is having an anniversary, as well as me, putting up with me for 5 years. Are you kidding me? Oh. By request.
I can't sell my mama short on loving me. I guess that's why she let me go so far. Mama tried to stop me short of stealing. I guess that's why I had to steal that car. She told me not to smoke it, but I did, and it took me far away. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Well, I rode into Atlanta, stolen tags and almost out of gas. I had to get some money. Lately I'd learned how to get it fast. glove box, another liquor store went down. And I said, precious memories, take me back to the good old days. Let me hear my mama singing, Rock of Ages cleft for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Well, they put them handcuffs on me. Lord, how I fought to resist. But they just clamped them tighter till that metal bit into my wrists. They took my belt and my billfold, my fingerprints and the profile of my face. And then they locked away the only hell my mama ever raised. And I said, precious memories, take me back to the good old days. Let me hear my mama singing, Rock of Ages cleft for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised.
All right, and that by request, Johnny Paycheck. I'm the only hell my mama ever raised. All right, we have going to raise our state Representative Kim King up when right after these.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrisburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrisburg on South Greenville Street, the Old Bus Station Restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The Old Bus Station in downtown Harrisburg.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Buyer beware. No matter what you're in the market for, it's buyer beware. This is Lauren from B&L Jewelers. Every day we see people come into B&L Jewelers and want us to look at the great deal they got online or at a discount jewelry store. Usually, the item they bought is not really what they thought they were getting, which leads to disappointment.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Here at B&L Jewelers, we try to educate you on the diamond you are buying. So when you give the gift of love, you have all the confidence of your decision to buy from B&L Jewelers was the correct one. We back up all of our jewelry with a lifetime guarantee and a trade-up policy, which you will receive full credit of the purchase price for your diamond in the future. As always, we offer special financing and 6 months free layaway. Come and see us here at B&L Jewelers today in the Danville Manor Shopping Center.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
On the basketball court, you have to know where the lines are. It's just as important to know where the lines are in your own yard. Kentucky law generally requires you to have underground utility lines located before most excavation work, even if it's on your own property. If you don't call 811 and you damage a natural gas line, the Kentucky Public Service Commission will investigate you and you may be fined up to $1,250. Much better to stay within the bounds of the law and call before you dig to start putting in that backboard or goalpost. For more information, visit psc.ky.gov. This message brought to you by the Kentucky Public Service Commission.
This Saturday, Coach Stoops and the Cats kick off the season against a foe from the MAC.
Let's go, baby. Empty the tank.
Ball State Cardinals and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Touchdown!
The pregame show starts this Saturday morning at 10 with kickoff at noon.
It's all right here on your home for the Cats and the hits is WRNZ FM Z105.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
Oh, thank you so much, my little granddaughter Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
If
Oh, my goodness.
you can almost understand. She said, "Put your headset on." Of all things to say, Kim
Okay,
King.
well, she's learning radio technology.
She is. She's got the verbiage down, isn't she?
She absolutely is. Well, do you have your headset on?
Yes,
Papa?
ma'am. If I didn't have my headset on, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I have to have it on. Well, how is Kim King doing?
Well, Kim King is sitting and working at the King's table with a good hot cup of coffee and my back door open.
Oh,
the
there
screen
you
door
go.
open on the back porch. So it's a good morning.
Yes.
Excellent. Oh my goodness! Happy anniversary!
Thank
Terry
you.
and I went to school together, and
Yes.
it's just so sweet to know that you all are celebrating today. I have one more to add, if I may, please.
Sure.
Chelsea Moore is celebrating a birthday today.
Well, happy birthday, Chelsea.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, we were honored to have Congressman James Comer in Washington County. I think I mentioned this Wednesday, but Jessamine and Mercer happen to be in the 6th congressional district. And in those two counties, I work with Congressman Andy Barr. But in Washington County, our congressman is James Comer, and in the 1st district. So, and again, they are winding up their August recess in air quotes, because those ladies and gentlemen, probably all across the country, are in their home districts speaking with folks just like Jamie was yesterday. So we met at Mordecai's Restaurant. I would say that's in downtown Springfield. I think we probably had 50 or 60 people show up at 2 p.m. So that was a really good crowd for mid-weekday, for people to come in. So he gave a wonderful in-depth review of what's going on in Washington, D.C., and spent another 20 or 30 minutes fielding questions from attendees. So Senator Higdon and I appreciate that. He left to go have a brief meeting with our judge executive, Tim Graves, but the crowd asked Jimmy and I to stay and take a few questions regarding the upcoming session, and we were both glad to do so. When Jamie was able to catch back up with us, then we went on to Springfield Mayor Chris Essex's office and had a brief 20 or 30 minute meeting with him there. So a good full, really packed in day. We got a lot completed and updated, and again, we appreciate him coming in. And I think he probably talks to your buddy Joe in his service to Bull County as well. So people may listen in and be able to hear updates on both of your channels coming out of your studio there. We're only missing it by one day, but August the 31st, yesterday, was National Overdose Prevention Day. So this is a national recognition and a phone number. So grab a pencil, crayon, marker, lipstick, whatever you need to. I'm going to give you an 800 number in just a moment if you need it. Radio Rick, I am open and will answer any questions folks might have, but this directly affected me twice last fall. I lost a stepsister and a first cousin, both to overdose last fall, about 4 weeks apart. So this hits close to home, and so anytime I can help raise awareness, I am certainly glad to do so. So that's in wearing my personal hat, pun intended, but with my professional or legislative hat on, pun intended, I see that drug use affects pretty much every other aspect we deal with in state government. So think about it. Clearly health, also getting into judiciary, this can cause some law enforcement issues. Also adoption, foster care, our transportation, our workforce issues. It affects everything. It is, and according to the information I got prior to August the 31st, the data that I had been reviewing for yesterday, it's now the leading cause of death for folks 18 to 45 in the United States. So we've got, it's part of pretty much every conversation we have in every meeting in Frankfort. So if you have, listeners, a writing utensil ready, here is the 800 number. If you or someone you love is ready for help. Okay, it's 800-662-HELP. 800-662-HELP. HELP. And finally, looking at my time here. Okay, I think I've got time to review the committees that met at the state fair last week. The first one is agriculture, but I've already given you that report because I serve on that committee. The other committees that met after, nothing met before that. We had that $10 million country ham auction for charity prior for agriculture, but some more committees met following our ag meeting. One was local government, and circling right back to drug abuse and overdose. That was pretty much the topic of their conversation last week. They discussed Kentucky's opioid settlement, and that is Kentucky's allotment is $842 million. Now, Radio Rick, the years that we could pretty much foresee that Kentucky was going to get a substantial amount of money, serving on the Tobacco Settlement Agreement Oversight Fund, there are differences, but I saw a lot of similarities in the legislation put into place to spend and make sure that we had money going into perpetuity, always something in the trust fund, something available to glean from. But that was not how the others chose to do it. So that money, $842 million, will be split 50% to counties and cities and the other 50% to our Commonwealth. So there was a national formula used to create that $842 million amount for Kentucky, and that same formula will be used for that distribution I just spoke about. State government also met, and they heard from our county clerks, like our very own Chris Horn, his colleagues. I don't know what group, my report doesn't list who it was, but they had a group of county clerks come in and talk about their election process. But your listeners get that update every time you speak with Chris Horn, so they're way ahead of probably the folks that met in that committee. So we appreciate you and Chris giving those updates ongoing. That's a good thing. Health Services met, and they talked about the impact that COVID had on our hospitals, especially our rural hospitals. As all of us remember, elective surgeries and elective services were pretty much came to a screeching halt. And that is how our hospitals make a lot of their money. So they were left with COVID treatments, and those federal reimbursements, we're learning more and more, were not enough to keep our hospitals up and going. So we've got a group of those hospital administrators and this Committee on Health Services continuing to look on a couple of things, what we can do if that ever happens, God forbid, here in our beloved country again, and if there's anything we can do to shore up our hospitals, especially our rural ones. And finally, for families and children's services, I have spoken firsthand with this group before with my work on Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities Commission. That's a statewide group I work with. But Western Kentucky University has a LifeWorks program. So they take adults with autism and make sure that they develop their life skills to the fullest of their potential, and oftentimes, very often, are able to participate in the workforce. So that is a great thing. So that's just a quick update there. I hope you and your family, and as you encourage us, I hope you recharge your battery with family and friends this weekend, and I'll stay tuned for your report with our local officials. I look forward to that conversation.
Okay.
But we appreciate you on Labor Day and every day. Have a good one.
All right. I won't be here Monday now.
Great. I got that with the coach.
Yeah.
So, yes, I made a note in my phone.
Okay. Very good.
So you enjoy.
Okay. Thank you.
Recharge your battery.
I'll do it.
Tell us.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. State Representative Kim King right there. And you heard her report right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955. We're on AM 1420, FM 99.5, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. That is where your online store of saving comes into play. It's called Big Deals. You can save 20, 30, up to 50% on goods and services you need and want. And why wouldn't you save money from our local businesses? Helps them to keep going. So check it out for yourself. It's open 24/7. It's called Big Deals. Go to hometownlive.net, click on Big Deals, and saving is believing, all right? Then we can also be seen now on CKYTV.net channel 2. We're coming up at 9:02. We've got the judge and the mayor coming up right here on WHBN AM and FM.
Yeah. The Kentucky Department for Community-Based Services is hiring. DCBS invites you to be part of an inclusive team of caring professionals that helps all Kentucky families through a rewarding career in family support or social services. They have job openings in their county offices across the state and offer great benefits like hybrid work schedule, competitive salary, paid holidays, and many opportunities for training and promotions, plus state employee discounts. Go online to chfs.ky.gov and enter DCBS jobs in the search field. It's a new day at DCBS. Join them, an equal opportunity employer MFD.
I heard about something called the Affordable Connectivity Program. It helps people save money on internet.
Where did you hear that?
On the internet.
I don't have the internet, but I'd like to.
You should apply to see if you're eligible. You could save $30 a month.
What's it called again? I want to sign up.
The Affordable Connectivity Program, or the ACP.
Get the internet you need for work, school, healthcare, and more. Sign up, connect, and save at getinternet.gov.
The Drug Enforcement Agency is considering classifying marijuana as a lower-risk drug, going from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3. Truman Bradley with the Marijuana Industry Group, which represents businesses across Colorado, says the move doesn't go far enough.
We would like to see the DEA make a recommendation of descheduling entirely, similar to alcohol. It's quite clear that marijuana has more medical benefits.
Marijuana is currently listed with drugs like LSD and heroin in the Schedule 1 category. The DEA defines those drugs as without medical use and a high potential for abuse. Rescheduling marijuana would have big impacts on the industry because, according to experts, it would possibly give businesses access to banking and have positive tax impacts. Customers could possibly be able to pick up marijuana from pharmacies in the future if it were listed as a Schedule 3 drug. Cannabis stocks are surging as the DEA weighs what to do next, fueling concern for some small businesses and social equity. The NYPD will be using drones to watch over any rowdy Labor Day weekend outdoor parties.
If a caller states there's a large crowd, large party in the backyards, we're going to be utilizing our assets to go up, to go check on the party. We'll be able to determine how many resources we need to send to that location.
NYPD Assistant Commissioner Kaz Dougherty made the drone announcement during a safety briefing for the upcoming West Indian American Day Parade and Juve Festival. The annual Labor Day weekend events have reputations for shootings and rowdy behavior. The drones have raised privacy concerns from civil liberties organizations. The original drummer for Aerosmith will not be with the band when their farewell tour kicks off tomorrow. The band said in a statement, Joey Kramer has regrettably made the decision to sit out the currently scheduled touring dates to focus his full attention on his family and health. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Mercer County School Board voted to raise taxes at their most recent school board meeting. The Harrisburg Herald's reporting the board unanimously approved increasing the tax rate from 70.2 cents per $100 of assessed real estate and 70.6 on personal property to 71.6 on both. Finance Officer Amber Miner said the projected new tax rate would bring in about $10,600 more than last year. Garrett County Schools reminds you that you can download their new mobile app. By doing that, you can join the Garrett County Schools online community in what they call a one-stop shop for school updates, breakfast and lunch menus, snapshots of student success, and more. You can download the app by looking up Garrett County Schools on the Apple App or Google Play Store. A Titletown showdown, a team looking for their first win, and a first-ever matchup highlight tonight's Hometown Radio Network football games. Danville and Boyle County will play in one of the state's best rivalries tonight at 7:30 at Admiral Stadium. It'll be the 60th head-to-head matchup between those two schools. Meanwhile, Garrett County, looking for their first win of the season, will host Bullitt Central, while the Mercer County Titans play Shelby County in the school's first-ever head-to-head matchup between those two teams. We'll have all those games tonight across our Hometown Radio network stations, Danville and Boyle on WHIR and WRNZ, Garrett on HometownLive.net, and Mercer County on WHBN. I'm Joe Mathis. The Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show is back. For the 12th year, the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show is getting you ready for Friday night's games. It's Central Kentucky's only pregame show as we preview the games for Danville, Boyle County, Mercer County, and Garrett County, as well as pick area high school players and the Danville Family Dentistry High School Fantasy Football Draft, the only high school fantasy draft that we know of. Join us. Let's have fun as we prepare for the best part of the week, Friday Night Lights, on the Zaxby's High School Football Preview Show. Fridays from 6 o'clock until 7 on WHIR and WHBN.
Hi, this is Karen, and at ADA Heating and Air, we offer free estimates on replacements. We install American Standard heating and air conditioning equipment. Our employees do not work on commission, so you don't pay for unnecessary repairs. We offer the best pricing around. On average, we can save you 15%. We offer same or next day service. Financing is available on our website at adaheatingandair.com. Call ADA today for all your HVAC needs at 859-519-6382. ADA is on the way.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 84. Mostly clear football Friday night tonight and a low of 64. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 86. Mostly clear tomorrow night and a low of 63. Sunny on Sunday, a high of 87. Labor Day Monday, sunny, high of 90. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high of 91. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 91. Thursday, scattered showers, mostly sunny, and a high of 89. Right now, we have, I've got to get an update here because I think it's got a little warmer. Oh, yeah, 2 more degrees. Right now, we have sunny skies, 64 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:08. Good Friday morning, kids. We've made it to the weekend. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us part of your Friday morning on WHBN AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. All right, we've got a panel of guests in here. Let me quickly get through the birthdays because we do birthdays for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've got Terry Bell, Gary Hafley, Jason Granger, Mike Baker, Davis Sexton, Chelsea Moore. Happy 5th anniversary to my wife. Tomorrow we got Zach Clemens, Steve Tully, Josh Bertram, Rick White, Gary Nyman, Barry Peel, Roger Cox, Rachel McCard, Rhonda Mattingly, Jackson Baker. Sunday, Dewey Small, Sheila Haynes, Olivia Moore, Christy Moore, Courtney Trainer, Randall Bogard, and Joe Jenkins. Phew, boy, that's a load. Speaking of a load, we got a load of people in here. Oh, we're giving away the DQ ice cream cake, too, before 10 o'clock this morning. So, we've got, as promised or threatened, we've got Mayor Carr. We got our judge executive in here as well, Sarah Steele. And we've got Mike Weiland. Now, probably Mike isn't maybe as well known as these other two people are, but Mike is, I'm going to do it, Mike, the first time correctly here, the Harrodsburg Mercer County Industrial Development Authority. Authority what? There's got to be more to it. It just says authority. It stops. It's got authority head. It's got to be authority department.
Executive director, but that's
director.
The title I inherited.
Boy, that's all we need. You'd have to extend this card here if you put director on there, too.
It's the most important.
Yes. Well, thank you all for coming in. Got a couple pieces of things that I have to get out of the way. I got to give you all a life hack, all right? Now, if you need a book for class and don't have the money, try going to archive.org. A large percentage of school materials are there in their entirety for free.
Wow.
And your positive thought, we don't need those. Allow your vision to grow and bloom. Joyfully create the life of your dreams. I don't know. I'm afraid to take this. I've got a feeling I know what it is. We'll see. Good morning. It's WHBN.
Yes. Can I put an ad on the...
ma'am, I've got... No, ma'am. You'll have to call back after 10, okay?
After 10?
Yes.
What time is the swap shop?
Well, I'm not going to have it this morning. It's going to be this afternoon after 3. But we can take it after 10 o'clock if you want to call back.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. I've kind of figured it was going to be a swap shop call. All right. So one more piece of business I have to take care of. We always light the fuse right now and start the weekend early, okay? And this is how we do that. Oh, thank you.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
There you go. Every Friday, Fred Flintstone officially starts the weekend early. And this is a long weekend, as the mayor said. So, all right, gang, who wants to start out? And I know why, some of the reasons why you're here, but there's been a lot of talk about the land acquisition, and the proposed, okay? Don't get our
ducks.
The cart hair, the horse. Yes. All right. But the proposed land acquisition, and whoever wants to start out, let's start right there and kind of explain how this has worked. Maybe Mike would be the first one to start out.
Sure,
of this was actually not just done here recently, but you all have had time way before this looking at that land.
Right, that's a good start. So I came onto this position in 2018. Quickly thereafter, we began looking at numbers as far as our manufacturing sites, and I did a survey and recognized that we'd lost over 516 jobs between 2015 and then, and kind of looked at that data and said, hey, if we don't do something quick, we're going to run into a real problem here. And we love our current industry. They're fantastic. But with technology and artificial intelligence and a few other things, and also corporate decisions oftentimes being made in other countries or other states, you never want to take those entities for granted. So we began seriously looking at where we could buy some land, if it was even possible. And honestly, we had no idea if it would be possible. I went to John Trissler, the chairman of our board, and I want to give him a lot of credit as well. But I went to him and I asked him, he was going to be going off the board, and I asked him to stay on the board. And he did stay on the board because I knew he had a lot of credibility and he'd grown up in the county. And so that was very important. And so we got this really seriously working on it, thinking about it in 2019. We didn't say a word to anybody about it. We then, around 2020, we formed a land advisory committee, and we got subject matter experts from the county, from our board, and also just people in the county who knew about this. We began talking about it. John Trissler and I drove the county, literally, in his truck, and we looked, and we narrowed it down to 3 sites. We brought that to our land advisory committee. At the time, a company in Indiana named Saris Property owned the property. It had been sold many years before to them, and they are industrial investors. And so we began working with them in order to buy the property. So that's really kind of what set this up. We saw, really, I came in seeing, and this job, I'll just say this quickly, generally this job has been a caretaking position where you take care of Hitachi, Corning, and some of these other entities that we have, SNE, Toyota Boshoku. You take care of them because they have needs from time to time, such as grants and so forth. And so that was generally the position. I'd been here, I worked in local manufacturing for 15 years, and I really wanted to see if we could do something significant and give something back to the current generation and the next generation. And that's really how this whole process began to start.
Wow. Well, Judge Steele, you've been to a lot of hearings here the last couple of weeks. Tell us what went on and what your purpose and role was in that.
Yeah, sure. So fast forward a few years, or a couple years, they had worked on land acquisition, didn't quite get far in the acquisition piece, but brought in the Cabinet for Economic Development. Obviously, this site was identified as a top 15 in the nation. It's one of the top in the state. And so it's very sought after, the rail access, that sort of thing. So we intervened on the county's aspect. There was a filing by LG&E and KU. It's a pretty deep filing. It doesn't just include solar, but there was a plan to put solar on the full property, which is almost 1,900 acres. It's 1,875 acres to be exact. And the county felt like we had done so much work on this property, and we had so many stakeholders at the table, utility companies, gas companies, the railroad, all those companies saying this is the top site, and companies already actually coming to our community and doing site visits. That started in January, where we were showing the site over and over and over again, and so we intervened. And so that started in January, fast forward to August and the hearing. So last week we were at a public hearing for a long time. It started Tuesday morning and didn't finish until this Tuesday. evening late.
Wow.
So, and when I say late, I mean late. They would go way up into the evening. KU had several witnesses and that gave testimony on the entire piece of the filing, but our role with the county was just to state that we feel like this property is better served for jobs. Before going to the Public Service Commission, the county and LG&E KU were able to sit down and work out an agreement. It's called a stipulation agreement and a purchase agreement, and that's what we released to the community. And so my testimony was just that, yes, we agreed to enter agreement, a purchase contract to buy pretty much half the land. Once the contract goes through, it would be 958 acres. So, which would give us, it's considered a mega site for development, and which is huge for our area, not just Mercer County, but our region. So that's what my testimony was about, that we agreed to purchase that and felt like that was in the best interest for our community to be able to develop jobs.
Mayor Carr, your take on this for the city aspect, and why you thought this was important for the city to get involved.
Well, Rick, it's I think it's generational. You know, my dad was mayor, and I remember him going to Japan with Wallace Wilkerson and recruiting Hitachi. And I guess that was, Mike, that was our last big industrial development in the community. And I think probably 15 years ago we had some investments at Corning and we had some expansions, but no new industry of this level. And, you know, I mentioned in the newspaper release that, you know, I came to this late, and this truly has been a team effort. A lot of work had gone on. As Mike indicated, they'd been working on this site well before the solar issue came into play. And it's no secret. I used to work for LG&E and KU. I know how PSC filings go. And the judge mentioned our intervention was solely based on jobs. And, you know, when the opportunity to purchase the land was presented to the city and the county, it's knowing the background that Mike and them had done on that potential side, an industry that has been looking at it, it's huge. It's generational in impact. And I mentioned to you before, the other thing that I was working on early when I was sworn in is we have to work on the housing situation in Harrisburg. Yeah. And I'm working on that housing forum. I've talked to the judge and I've talked to Mike. We're going to set that up. I don't have a date yet, but probably in 2 or 3 weeks, we'll bring stakeholders together to look at that. I mean, the city and the county can't build houses, but, you know, infrastructure and things like that, you know, we've got opportunities. I mentioned with CU and their chiropractic school. This industrial park will be orders of magnitude greater. So it's huge.
Judge Steele and I talked about, I don't think, we talked about it yesterday, I don't think the people are against a solar farm. I think it's the major issue is the location where it is. Is that a fair statement?
Sure. I mean, like I told you yesterday, I do feel like people have some questions about it and reliability, but I think the question at stake is where right now, where, and the amount of land that was being taken and that sort of thing. And, you know, we've had a lot of question about, well, it's a landowner's right and things like that. And we understand that. We have a farming community, so we understand those kinds of things. But zoning comes into play and how we allow people to use their lands in certain zones. So we've had to go through all of these things. This wasn't just a easy decision on how we do things and how we go forward. But we want to make sure that when we are developing that it is at the best, you know, at the best interest of, like they said, generations to come. Yeah. It's not what's happening today. No. It's not what's happening even in 2 years. Really, how will this impact for generations to come? And I told you yesterday, Rick, I said people don't stop and think. They want things to develop, and they want restaurants, and they want hotels, and those things don't come unless we can support them, and it starts with jobs. Yeah. And then, you know, if we don't have the land to develop, in 10 years they're going to say, well, we want to develop. Well, sorry, you can't. Yeah. You have no land to develop. In 20 years, where are we going to develop? It's going to be that same question. So this is giving opportunity. You know, we are very certain that that we will have industry coming soon. Hopefully, you know, we'll get announcements within the next so many months, but we'll still have room to grow as well.
I think you two Mayor and Judge should be commended. You're both new to your jobs, your positions, and I think to absolutely bond together, the city and county. And I know people have to say that, but you know what? It doesn't always happen that way. I've known a lot of cities and counties that butt heads. They don't look at the big picture for their citizens. What is the best decision for the citizens? And I commend both of you. And then Mike was a part of that too. But
and I'm thankful for the Industrial Development Authority. You know, they were there, and I'm not going to lie. They called me in November as soon as the election was over and like, "Are you ready?" And I thought it was a joke. I'm like, "Is this a joke?" And I stepped in, and the city's kind of had some bumps along the way and cleaning up. But Sam stepped right in the last couple months and just had to. He probably feels like he's drowning, but being willing to talk. I mean, he probably gets tired of me. We text every day and we're talking every day, and he's probably like, that girl needs to leave me alone. But I'll be honest, that's what it's going to take. It's a team effort. It has been from the get-go with this development, and that's why it's going to be a success.
Very good. And we're going to continue to be a success if we can take a break and pay some bills. And we'll be back with Mike Weiland, Harrodsburg Mercer County Industrial Development Authority, Judge Steele, and Mayor Carr right after these.
The Parthenon, Greek, American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family, fresh Mediterranean and American. A gathering place, always a treat. Specialty gyros, great burgers and fries. Whatever you're craving will satisfy. The Parthenon, Greek, American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family.
In Danville, Lexington Road.
The annual Labor Day sale is happening this Saturday, 10 to 5, and Labor Day, noon to 5 at the Discount House 2.0 in Danville. Big savings on the big top. Living room suits, $5.49. Entertainment centers, half price. Sofas, just $3.99. Save big on rugs, curtains, candleberry candles, and much more under the big top. Featuring 12 months same as cash. All purchases over $1,000, you get free delivery. Free hot dogs and Pepsi products Saturday, 11 to 2. Don't miss the huge Labor Day sale at the Discount House 2.0 in Danville, South 4th Street, Saturday and Labor Day. Broadcast live Saturday, 11 to 2 on Z105.
Do you own a business? If so, save money and time with Farmers National Bank's free business checking. You receive 1,000 free monthly transaction items, free online banking, free bill pay, free e-statements. Plus, you get a free gift at account opening. Call us at 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our convenient locations for assistance. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. $50 minimum deposit at account opening. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
It is 9:25, and you are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. My guests are Mike Weiland from the Harrodsburg Mercer County Industrial Development Authority. We got Judge Steele and Mayor Carr. Last 5 minutes, so we got Mike. Go ahead. Why don't you say some final things? If there's something on your mind, something that you want people to know or to talk about here.
Well, first of all, I'd like to reiterate a little bit of what both Judge and the Mayor said about teamwork. This has been an incredible work of really teamwork. I think we've been through 5 mayors and 3 judges through this process.
Wow.
Every one of them embraced it. Every one of them said, yeah, we don't know all the details yet. And Mayor Carr and Judge Steele have been phenomenal, been very, very supportive. I would just like to say that really all of the commissioners and magistrates have been equally as supportive and demonstrative of that. This county really should be proud of the fact that people really have come together and worked together for a long duration for the benefits, like it's already been said, for this generation and the next generation. So I think that's very important. The other thing is a lot of times we get questions about why isn't this going to be used for farmland, or why solar, why we don't even want manufacturing here. Maybe a couple of people have said. Most people are very supportive. But the fact of the matter is Mercer County lost that option when the property was sold many, many years ago to Ceres Properties in Indiana. And they bought that property, and then Savion Solar got an option to purchase that property. And then we tried to buy it from Ceres when that option might have expired, but KU bought it first. So we had nothing to do with it, with how that could remain as farmland. So farmland was a dead issue. Secondly, we'd already been working on creating jobs in that area. We didn't even know that KU was going to buy that property. We had no idea. They were included in our discussions. They agreed with us, along with many other entities, that Mercer County needed jobs because of our diminishing job base. And so they agreed with that, but then purchased the property, sort of. I mean, it's business. I get it. I've been in business, but they kind of purchased the property out from under us. So there's nothing we could do about that. We tried to, as I think Mayor Carr said earlier, we tried to turn basically lemonade out of lemons. And so that's what we've done. Originally, we were sort of offered to purchase 200 to 300 acres. We negotiated that upward as a team. This has been a team effort. As a team, we negotiated that upwards to 800 to 950 acres that are potentially ours to purchase. This is going to bring in unbelievable jobs. And the last thing I'll say about this, why are manufacturing jobs so important? Because there's a 1 to 5 to 15 ratio, meaning that for every one job, you get at least 3.5 other jobs, such as maybe a hotel or a dry cleaner, taxes, all these kind of things. So there's an incredible leverage effect. You get at least a 3.5 jobs created out of every one manufacturing job, all the way up to, in some industries, 12 to 15 other jobs. So manufacturing has great benefits, great wages, and they're usually here investing in the community for a long time.
Very good. Judge Steele, your final thoughts.
Well, I'm just excited about the option and what is to come. I mean, this isn't about, like I said, the here and now. This is about what we're doing for generations, our future. I have children, my grandchildren, those sort of things. But something too, we don't have a final answer, and I think that's important to note today. Yep. It's a waiting game. Yeah. A lot of people are like, well, did you find out? The hearing's over. What's going to happen? And so our offer is contingent on the Public Service Commission's ruling, and we most likely won't know that till the end of October or even into early November. So once we know that, we'll know for sure, are we able to purchase this property and go forward? So we're just in a waiting game, and I just want people to know we'll communicate as soon as we hear and going forward.
As soon as you have anything
to pass
along.
As soon as I know, we'll know. Right. Yeah, everyone will
It's just
know.
like with the pool. As soon as you get information, you will, and you'll pass it. We'll pass it along as well. Mayor Carr, some final thoughts from you.
Well, I agree, Rick, with Mike and Judge Steele. It is generational in the impact. And again, I know the city and the county government can't address some of the needs we're going to have. Again, I keep harping on the housing, and Judge mentioned it. We hear it all the time. Why don't we get restaurants? Why don't we have a motel? We wanted to, it's an awareness situation. It's just like Campbellsville when I mentioned the chiropractor. I want to make the public sector aware of the opportunities we have on the horizon. And, if the city and the county can help with planning and zoning, whatever we can do to help development, because we're going to need housing. We're going to need places for, when you build a large factory, you've got workers coming in. We want those folks in Mercer County. And so, strategically, we've got a huge opportunity ahead of us, and I feel very confident that all this is going to happen, but we want Mercer County to grow, and we want those people living and working in Mercer County.
One thing I keep hearing over and over from different residents is, why can't we get a Drake's? Why can't we get, and this
Rick,
could be the door that opens
that for future.
Rick, it's a demographic thing, the way populations are counted. Danville is central to a lot of counties, right. and they include the population of a lot of counties in businesses. Look, businesses analyze things before they make decisions. But if we bring in the potential number of jobs, construction workers and jobs, there's no reason that Harrodsburg can't get restaurants and hotels. But we need the private sector to help with some of those developments.
Very good. Thank you all, and we will keep in touch. I'm going to keep in touch with this fly here. Mayor Carr, thank you. Judge Steele, thank you. Mike Weiland with the Harrodsburg Mercer County Industrial Development Authority. Appreciate all that you all are coming together, and everybody else too that's involved. Thank them. Cooperative effort, because this is folks. Right now is not the time to think about this. What this impact's going to be. This could be 10, 20 years down the line. You all can sit back and say, "Wow, we had a part in this. We helped make this happen." And this is, again, the greater good for Harrodsburg and Mercer County.
Yes, absolutely. It's regional, Rick.
Yes. Very good. Yeah, bring it back. Well, thank you all so much for your time. And
thank you.
We're not done with Mayor Carr,
No.
although he's not coming in as Mayor Carr. He's taking that hat off.
Yeah.
He's going to put his musician's hat on, and he'll do that right after we do this, because we got Larry the Legend Sanders coming in after these messages.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and three-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
When two flavors collide, the result is something magnificent, co-starring chocolate alongside peanut butter. The Peanut Butter Crunch McFlurry, vanilla soft serve with crispy cereal mix and chocolatey peanut butter cookie pieces. Critics are giving this 5 stars.
I'm a critic, and I give this 5 stars.
See, told you. And I'm using a movie trailer voice, so you know it tastes good. The Peanut Butter Crunch McFlurry, rated T for tasty, at McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
Hi, this is Caraway and Adeline at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. New merchandise arriving weekly and we sell off the floor. We offer layaway and 12-month famous cash with approved credit. Come see our Nana for the best deal in town. You'll be glad you did.
Thanks, girls. Aren't they so sweet? Yes, more than a mattress store. That's living room suits, dining room suits, or just a single recliner. Mattresses and More, Houstonville Road, Danville.
Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. See how much cash you can get for your items, whether it's silver, gold, or anything of value. Looking to sell or to get a loan? Pioneer Pawn has the cash for you. When getting a loan, there's no stress. Pioneer Pawn works with you. Top dollar loans. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. Visit Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg on South College Street, next to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' dentistry office. Come by when you need cash fast at Pioneer Pawn Shop.
It is 9:35. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. And my guests now are Larry the Legend Sanders. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning, Rick. I tell you, Sam here, and we gave him a workout this morning.
Yeah, this is a new voice, a new person in here. His name is Sam Carr. He's not the mayor right now. Until he leaves the studio.
So
then
I
he
can
becomes a mayor
turn
again.
my phone off?
You can turn your phone off at this time, musician Carr. We're going to, with Larry here, we're going to look at the other side, because there's many sides to Sam Carr. Besides mayor, musician with different groups. Very talented young man.
Right. And, I really admire Sam. Of course, I've known him for, I guess, 50 years or whatever. I knew your dad before I did you. But, I retired, I appreciate somebody that, has a successful career and they retire and then they give back to the community. And, you've got to be maxed out with all your jobs. And you play a lot of music. And I just, personally, you've got more energy than I've got, I'm sure. And I admire for somebody doing that, because you could be, sitting on the beach or whatever, and you chose not to.
Larry, a long time ago when I was working, I took a time management class. Seriously.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm pretty organized on my schedule. And
Good.
with all the bands I've played in, I've avoided duplication on conflicts on gigs and things.
Right.
But yeah, it's a lot to keep up with.
Well, I'm sure it is. And Kathy has to be very understanding, or a lot of Post-it notes or text or emails.
She's
or
probably
something.
listening, so I got to be nice. I think she's very supportive.
Well, she's a nice lady. I always look forward to seeing her and talking to her. Yeah, well, tell us a little bit about what's coming up in the future here.
Well, Jazz Festival is coming up. It is September, right?
Yes, September 1st. I didn't change the calendar yet, but it is September.
I knew it was September 1st. So we've got a few extra dates this year, Larry. We've got, of course,
Does your wife know about that?
Yeah.
She's all for you having dates?
She does.
Okay.
She knows the dates because she's selling the T-shirts.
Oh, you got her working and you're retired with that. Huh?
Yeah. No, we're, this is hard to believe, but this is the 10th annual
I was going to ask
year
that.
for this festival.
Wow.
It started in 2014. That was the first year, so this is the 10th time we've had it started at the Fort, and we had one it was the fourth weekend of September on a Saturday, and we had 3 bands. And I've told this story. I got $1,000 in sponsorships and borrowed a PA, and we had 3 bands. And fast forward 10 years, now we're going 2 weekends, plus we have events at Beaumont Inn and the Mercer County Library. So we're at Shaker Village the first weekend, September 16th and 17th. And then we're at Old Fort Herod the following weekend, the 23rd and 24th, for the 10-year celebration. In between those 2 weekends, like I said, Thursday night at Beaumont Inn on September 21st, I believe, we've got a concert on the lawn with Triple J&C Barbecue Food Truck will be there. And then Friday night, you know how to swing dance, Larry?
No.
Roaring, weren't you around in the Roaring 20s?
No. That's for my dad.
Yeah, I'm kidding. There's a Roaring 20s swing dance at the Mercer County Public Library on Friday night on September 22nd. Caleb Conover at the library has been really good to work with. He had done that before as part of the Brass Band Festival, and we kind of stole his idea, and he's helped put that together. I think he's going to have a costume contest and an antique vehicle so you can take pictures, and there's swing dance lessons, food truck. Sounds like a fun thing, but he organized all that.
Now, he used to be at the Danville Library,
Yeah,
I
he
believe.
did. Caleb's at the Mercer County Library.
So Rockin' Robin did a good job. Either she traded for him or he became a free agent and she scooped him up over at the Mercer County Library.
Yeah. So those are the dates, and there's
What about the guy from Prince? Will he be attending this year?
Yeah. I love Adrian Crutchfield. I'm being sarcastic, but he won't go away. The story on that, Larry, is he reached out to us a few years ago when, right after Prince passed away and he was no longer touring and playing with Prince, he ventured out on his own, and I think he called me and told me who he was and said he was interested in coming and playing at the festival when we were at the Fort then.
Early days.
And as soon as I heard who he was, I said, sure. But, his going back a little further on his history, when he was 6 or 7 years old, he attended, and don't laugh, he attended a Kenny G smooth jazz concert. He was a cute little 6-year-old kid, and Kenny G picked him out of the audience and brought him on stage and gave him a saxophone.
Oh.
And so, he taught himself how to play. He joined school band. He went to college and majored in music. And so that's what he does now. He pays it back by, all of his concerts, especially when he comes here. He'll invite the kids up on stage, and he'll talk to them, and he'll pick one of those kids and give them a saxophone. And then he invites them to come back the following year and join him on stage.
Oh,
so he's done that last 2 or 3 years. And, as long as he wants to come back and he's helping pay it forward, we're glad to have him.
Sure.
And his profile, in jazz circles has literally taken off. I know you guys probably aren't jazz connoisseurs, but Dave Koz is a smooth jazz Grammy-winning saxophonist, and I talked to Adrian. I guess he called me about 6 weeks ago. He had just finished doing a Dave Koz jazz cruise, and he'd been in Greece for 3 weeks on a cruise with Dave Koz. And Dave Koz does a summer concert series called Summer Horns every year, where he'll pick 4 or 5 other jazz artists, and they'll go out and they'll tour the country. Well, Adrian's doing that with him next year.
Wow.
So
good company.
He may have outgrown our festival, but Adrian will be back. Yeah,
that's great.
He'll be at the Fort. He'll headline on Saturday night at the Fort, and that date again was September 23rd.
Yeah.
So
you're just, it just amazes me. Of course, with my music, it's totally different than yours, but the little communities. I know one time I was booked on a thing down in Wycliffe, Kentucky. I mean, it's as far as you can go and stay in Kentucky. You're looking at Missouri and Illinois, I think. I mean, you're way down there.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Joe and I went, and I had to rehearse. There was a Nashville band that afternoon. And, I mean, this was a little town, maybe the size of Bergen, but it wasn't as well kept at all as Bergen was. And no hotel there. We had to stay in Raceland, which was another 25 miles.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I said, man, there won't be anybody here tonight. And we rehearsed in this old building with no air conditioning, and just, did the kicks and the turnarounds and the tags. Well, anyway, they had several artists scheduled. We came back that night, and I mean, it was like the Mercer County Fair. There were people everywhere. But then we learned they came from actually 3 states, but just in that area. So, it amazes me what a small town, if they have enough volunteers and the passion and the determination, of what they can do, whether it's a festival or a Christmas parade or whatever.
Last year at Shaker Village, and Shaker Village is a great venue, and it's really is an awesome place to have the festival, as is the Fort. It's a different dynamic, but Shaker Village was having people stop at their tent, and not everybody that came in was stopping, but we had, I believe, close to 2,000 people sign in, and provide email addresses and phone numbers and mailing addresses. You know how many states were at Shaker Village last year at the Jazz Festival?
10.
35.
35.
3 countries in 35 states.
Mm.
And again, not everybody. We had about between 8,000 maybe, and then so it is a tourism event.
It is.
That's there's people in Harrodsburg that like jazz in Mercer County, but you're not going to support this on
right.
So, and the focus of the festival has always been promoting, Fort Herod and now Shaker Village, and we're working with Beaumont Inn this year. We reached out to them, and also the library. So we're touching a lot of partners at the festival, and we're just fortunate to be able to work with some good partners on that.
Now, what's the name of your jazz group?
Blue Groove Jazz.
Blue Groove Jazz, and tell your partners who's in there with you.
Well, he may be listening. Mark Gardner is our keyboardist, and Mark, you think I'm busy playing. I talked to Mark last night. Mark's playing probably 4 or 5 nights a week.
Wow.
So he's in the quartet with me, and then I've got Eben Henson on drums, and Peter McCaffrey is on bass. So 3 of us are from Mercer County, and Eben is from Danville, but we still let him play.
In your jazz group, what do you play?
Saxophone.
Saxophone.
And then, that's the quartet, and then Mark Gardner and I also scale down and do a duo quite a bit at, some venues here in Danville, restaurants that have we're ambiance, we're background music.
Okay. Like you were at the chamber banquet.
Yes.
You
It was just me and Mark, and
Yeah.
we just people can talk and eat their food and dine and socialize, and we're just like we're elevator music.
Yeah, well, that's good. And then when in your off time, you're with another group that you play with.
Which group's that?
Which one? You got a couple more then.
I'm a community member at Asbury University.
Okay.
I tell you, Rick, hanging around and being involved with that is, I love it. I mean, the kids over there. Well, you know what they did last year with the pop-up revival event.
Mm-hmm.
All those kids over there are like that. They're just, I feel good about our future, hanging around these kids, and I'm just blessed to be able to be a part of that band. That's obviously seasonal when school's in session, and it literally just started last week. So I'm at Asbury. I'm not a student. I'm a community member. And then Power Play. You're familiar with that band?
I want to come and hear you all play. I've heard little snippets, and doggone, every time you're around somewhere, something comes up and I can't make it.
Yeah, that band I play bass. I don't play sax in that band. And then I think Asbury, Blue Groove Jazz, my duo, Power Play. I probably forget. Oh, Advocate Brass Band, which is Brass Band Festival. I do that every year.
Well, see if we can get you a few more gigs there. You're not busy enough. Plus, now a mayor gig, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to do a commercial gig right here and take a break, and we'll be back. More with Musician Car and Larry the Legend Sanders on WHBN AM and FM. It is 948.
Isaiah House provides holistic substance abuse treatment to help recovering addicts achieve sobriety for a lifetime.
If you're looking for treatment, if you're looking for help out there, and you're a woman, you can't do it by yourself. They will welcome you in with open arms and open hands right where you're at.
Kentucky Medicaid accepted for treatment. Call Isaiah House Treatment Center today, 859-375-9200. Isaiah House Treatment Center, real hope for addiction.
You may have heard about upcoming changes to Kentucky Medicaid. There's no need to worry. We're here to help. Please make sure to check your Connect accounts. Available by accessing connect.ky.gov at kynect.ky.gov. The process is simple. Log on and update any information that might have changed since you enrolled. Your address, phone number, and email. That way, when we need to contact you, we can. You can also visit medicaidunwinding.ky.gov for details or call 855-459-6328.
Come join the Titan team. Mercer County Schools have openings for 2 vehicle mechanics. These are day shift positions with benefits. For more information, call 859-613-1538. That's 613-1538. The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 84. Mostly clear tonight, football Friday night, and a low of 64. Sunny tomorrow, high of 86. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, a low of 63. Sunny Sunday, high of 87. Labor Day, Monday, sunny, high of 90. Right now, we have fair skies, 67 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:50. My guests are Larry the Legend Sanders and Musician Carr, not to be confused with Mayor Carr. These are one and the same, but they're different.
Well, talking about music, I think we've covered the Jazz Festival. Tell us about your son and his success.
Oh, yeah. My wife and I are real proud of our son. Our son Spencer is a U.S. Marine. He's in the Marine Band stationed at Quantico, Virginia, which is just south of D.C. And I wish my wife was here to give me the day. He's getting ready to go to Europe to play for a week or two. Yeah, we're real proud of him. He graduated. He studied music. Apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. You know, I got it from my dad. He got it from me. He majored in music at Moorhead, and I don't think he ever wanted to teach. And you know, the story on that is a few years ago, we attended a workshop. The Brass Band Festival had the Airmen of Note, which is the U.S. Air Force's big band, 17-piece big band. And they did a workshop, and I took him to it, and I think that inspired him to want to join a military band when he got out. So he, you know, it's pretty tight finding a military band. We took him for a couple auditions. I think we took him to Memphis to audition for the Navy band, and there was like one spot and like 100 people auditioned. So that didn't work out. But yeah, we were on vacation, and he called us and he said, "Hey, I just enlisted in the Marines. I'm going to be in the Marine band." So he just re-enlisted. I mean, it's time's flown by, but he's just re-enlisted, and his next station of duty he'll be in New Orleans. So we're very proud of Spencer. He's doing what he loves. He's serving our country, and I think he's enjoying what he's doing. So
was he an ROTC before?
No.
Yeah, so he went in. It's a private.
No,
thing.
Larry, and Marines are riflemen first and foremost. They will tell you that. So when so he had to go through boot camp, but he was older, and he did that okay. But he had to learn how to shoot. He had never shot a gun in his life, and he's an expert marksman.
What about that?
Yeah, he's an expert marksman, and I think he's almost got his black belt. So, yeah, we're very proud of him. But yeah, he's re-enlisted for his second term, and I'm not sure when he'll transfer to New Orleans. Probably later this year or early next year.
That's great.
Yeah.
Tell him thank you from us for his service. We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just and then now you have a nephew that's a professional musician too, don't you?
Yes, my sister Charla, her son Kevin Lamson. Kevin was also a music major that went to Moorhead. He's a bass player,
right?
As well, and he lives in Henderson, North Carolina, I believe, which is near Asheville, and he teaches. He's a teacher by day, and he plays music at night too.
Right.
So it kind of runs in the family.
Yeah. Sounds like it. Nothing wrong with that. And of course, your dad, was the first car that I met as a musician.
Yeah.
And of course, I knew him first as the Volkswagen King.
Yeah,
and,
my first car was a Volkswagen.
Well, I can see why. You'd go to their place, and it was just down the street from the funeral home.
Yeah,
and there'd be Volkswagens parked everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's back when gas was 35 cents a gallon.
Yeah, I pumped a lot of gas there,
I'm
Larry.
sure you did,
Yeah,
the old Sinclair.
I grew up in downtown Harrisburg.
Right. But
I don't think people remember Mercer Music there on the corner of Main Street. Yes.
When you were talking about Asbury, I met a young fellow one day, probably the only time I ever did any jamming with an upright bass. And he was a student from Asbury.
Yeah.
And this guy drove over here, and the bass, I think he told me it had been his dad's. And you could just tell it was, the neck was just bare, and it was a beautiful instrument. And here's this, Asbury kid with a bunch of 70 to 80-year-old men. And, and it was just, and he was like a New Englander. And I can't remember where he was from. But anyway, he was a nice kid, and how he found out about Mercer Music, but he'd be jamming with them on, not every Saturday morning, But
the jam sessions were.
Oh, and then they moved after the store closed up to the Fudge Company.
Yeah.
I never did go up there, but maybe about once.
Yeah.
But, and I mean, that corner, I'd just run down sometimes for 10 minutes or something if I was working.
Yeah, the Lonesome Buckaroos was his band.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess they're all gone, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Bill, his partner at the music store, passed away, and then
Wild Bill Barnett.
Yep, you knew Bill.
Yes.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah.
And I tell you another thing. One night we were playing at the old park, I think it was. Yeah, there on Main Street. Steel player did not bring his foot pedal. And I saw what, and he was only steel player probably in 3 counties. And I called Mr. Charlie, and he said, "Well, would a keyboard wouldn't work?" And I said, "I think so." And he said, "Well, I'll let you talk to Bill." And Bill was at their house eating supper.
Yeah, he always did that.
And they came back to the store. One of them did. I think it was Bill, and he loaned us a foot pedal.
Yeah.
And we hooked it up, and I thought, you couldn't do that in a major city, you may
Oh,
go
no.
out and
No,
go out and buy
no, you
one,
couldn't.
but nobody would loan you one.
No.
Even
And-
after hours, that was a nice
Yeah,
thing.
it was
about-
on after hours.
Everybody
Yeah.
knew everybody, and it was like a little bit like Mayberry, sort of. That
Yeah.
if you needed something, people I've noticed are willing to work with you and try to help.
Sure, that's what it's all about. And but your dad did. He, how long was he mayor?
I think he was mayor for 32 years, and I know he was a commissioner for a couple terms, Larry, because I remember when I was little going down on the river looking at some of the water system stuff with him
Right.
when I was little.
Right. See,
but
the water
I think,
plant
I
was
think
built in the
30,
50s.
32 years he was mayor.
That's the record.
Yeah. His
Nobody's going to touch that.
No.
Nobody will touch that.
And I know a lot of buildings like the old health department, which used to be the police department. You see a lot of plaques. Lions Park, I think. Mayor and all that.
Yeah.
But and as I said, it takes a special kind of person. I didn't mean to get off on politics, but I've been there, and I had 3 successful ones, and I had one that wasn't. But you can't take it personally. Either way, and it's like somebody, I don't know if it was Kim King or somebody was talking this morning. You've got to do the good for everybody.
Yeah.
Because back in '93, I was fortunate enough to be the leader of the Funeral Directors Association. And I was way out of my class. Every meeting you got the attorney sitting there in the parliamentarian, and and here I'm an old boy from Shakertown. But you had to think about what affected everybody, not just what affected a few, and do what's best for everybody.
Sam, tell us one more time. Somebody may have just joined us a little late about the Jazz Festival. When is that coming up again?
Rick, the Jazz Festival is 2 weekends this year, and I need to point out it's free. It's totally free to go to Shaker Village. You can come, set up a tent, bring a lawn chair, listen to some music, go grab food off a food truck, and you can tour the entire 3,000-acre venue at no charge.
Wow.
That's sponsored by Family Wealth Group, who's very generous. So that's September 16th and 17th at Shaker Village. Then the following Thursday night, we're at Beaumont Inn, September 21st, for a concert on the lawn. September 22nd, Friday night, we've got swing dance at the library, and that's with the Walnut Street Ramblers doing the swing dance. And they're a fun band. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're at Fort Hare the 23rd and 24th.
All right, Sam, I got a job for you to do very quickly. I've got 7 people registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Alice and Eddie Sherrill, Braylon Miller, Kristen Wade, Stacy Hensley, Tiffany Robinson, Carter Nichols, Bobby Hazlett. Would you pick a number between 1 and 7?
5.
5 is Kristen Wade, winner of the Dairy Queen ice cream cake, courtesy of Dairy Queen and Sam Carr's Lips. So thank you all so much. Appreciate you. I see that my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless Ukraine, all those hurting and suffering. May the most you want be the least you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock. The Wild Man will be in this weekend. Ashley Blake's in the air chair next. Get out and enjoy this day the Lord has given us.
This is